Global Mafia, what's the deal? What's the words? You already know. Intellectual Street Thoughts, episode 130 something. All money ain't good money, slow motion, always and forever better than no motion. I just dropped a compilation, conspiracy theories. Make sure y'all go check that out for sure. Been dropping one every day at 1 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Compilations, news, non-biased news, and conspiracy theory is at least 20 minutes. We're going to get to big homie CC talking about reality, some Diddy issues, and some esoteric. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. Let's get to it.
And we back on Alienated Podcast. We dropping 2 times this week. It's your boy Big Homie CC. Hype the video, hit the like button. Thank you all.
Before he knock you out.
Oh no.
If you seen what I seen what I seen, believe what I saw. They told me don't look up.
Again,
hey, always, man. You my guy, man. You
likewise, brother.
I enjoy. I forgot you said a word last week. I forgot what it was, man. I was
tumultuous.
No, I was another one you said last week that I didn't bring it up because I was like, yeah, this nigga's special right here. This like, cause I look at you as like you like a David. What's that nigga David Icke? You like a David Icke. You like a Bob Lazar. You like Muhammad Ali. You like Malcolm X. You like a little bit of Martin in there. Like, bro, like you like a big pot of gumbo when it comes to this shit, bro. Cause you like whatever sense are you an encyclopedia?
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh, walk encyclopedia.
Man, listen, no, bro. Do you have a photogenic memory?
I have a photographic memory.
Bro, because like I be like, yo, I forget half the shit that I see, bro. You be like somebody hit me and said, how did this nigga have a picture of Michelle Obama in the 3rd grade? I said, I don't know, my nigga. He had the picture though. It says his mom was in the class. I'm
it's so fascinating that
you know they're fascinating.
Yeah.
You know they complain about everything. Yo, Larry, I'm telling you now, the sound. I don't know what's up with that microphone. It ain't you.
I don't know.
They're gonna complain about it. Oh, we can't hear. They're gonna write about it in the comment. What's up with the microphone?
I don't know. I haven't done nothing. It's my. I don't know. I don't know. Right, hold on. Am I talking into the microphone good enough? Is it good?
David, we're going to dock you, David.
Are we good? Okay. Can you hear something? You hear something different on there? You hear something different?
It's like it's fading.
Oh, because maybe because I keep going back. That's what it is. So David's like, fuck you. You're not docking me shit, bro. Fuck you guys.
Oh, yeah. Ever since I heard about getting, I played pro football. Once I hear about getting fined.
Yeah.
7 Up, what's the deal?
Oh, I ain't getting no fine. I done got some fines before, so crazy. I'm like, damn.
So listen, Sen, let's jump right into this because you talked about this this general that's missing. You sent me a clip about a general missing, and I'm like, bro.
Shout out to my cousin. He sent me that, and I said, whoa, shit. That nigga be talking about UFOs. Now he missing? Oh, shit.
So, Joy, do you have that clip by chance? Let's go ahead and pull this clip up about this general.
Okay. Where is retired Air Force Major General William Neal McCasland? He's been missing since February 28th, and let's just say things are fishy. Here's the Post senior reporter Chris Nisi.
Retired Air Force Major and UFO expert General William Neal McCasland has been missing for more than a week after vanishing without a trace from his Albuquerque, New Mexico home. And an investigative journalist is warning that due to his expertise, his disappearance constitutes a grave national security threat, potentially. Local cops, as well as the FBI, have been asking the public's help in finding him as the search effort intensifies. But journalist Ross Colhart said on his Reality Check podcast this week that he has knowledge of some of the United States' most sensitive secrets, including deep knowledge about what the U.S. government might not be telling the public regarding extraterrestrials. The 68-year-old apparently left his house on foot on February 28th, leaving his phone behind, and hasn't been heard of or seen since. The Bernalillo County Sheriff's Office has issued a silver alert to help get his face out there in the hopes that it would lead to some tips.
That's called an extraction.
But so far, no major leads in the case have been reported so far. McCasland used to be head of research at Wright-Patterson Air Force Base in Dayton, Ohio, where he oversaw classified space weapons programs. That base is famous for hosting fragments of extraterrestrial debris that is allegedly came from UFO hotspot Roswell, New Mexico. Coulthard said it's no coincidence that McCasland's disappearance coincides with President Trump recently speaking about the government's knowledge about UFOs and the possibility of releasing previously classified information. And, Coulthard noted that McCasland was supportive of giving the public more information about those classified.
So this the non-biased, non-mainstream media news. I cover my conspiracy theory compilations. I drop one a day. Y'all go check them out.
Topics.
Okay, so you got some information on this? You have some on this? A take on this?
Yeah.
Okay.
This seems like a dead man switch situation. Guys like that just don't go missing. And I'm sure he's got CCTV footage all around his house. And if his wife is not on the internet making statements, she probably knows what's going on as well. A lot of guys in those positions have certain protocols when they feel like they're under imminent threat. He's probably with some of his special forces buddies right now, laying low. Because leaving the phone is a telltale sign. But he had his weapon, which means that he probably left his phone, went rural, went to a stash that he got someplace in the wilderness, and I'm going to leave it at that. Because I don't want to.
Because I know that them psychics that they hire can actually find him if he was missing.
100%.
Yeah,
So that's why they play around. This is off the subject. That old lady from Tucson, they could have found her in a couple of days with a psychic. But anyway, yeah.
You know why they don't be finding all the bodies? Like, it's a law enforcement thing. Like, they don't want certain body counts to show up in certain counties. Because, bro, I didn't found people in lakes.
I was just going to say I follow somebody on Instagram and they go and pull the cars out of the lakes.
Man, we found a person in the lake and the police put him back in the water and said, let him sail down, let him float down there and let them deal with it.
Exactly. Oh, man.
Seen it. I'm like, what? I'm like, nigga, I've been working on this shit for months. So then we had to drive to the next county, and then the body never got seen again. It's like, man,
It's the type of nefarious stuff that go on in the world. Everybody double tap that like button. Check out my conspiracy theory compilations. I drop one a day, 30 minutes of conspiracy theories and non-mainstream media news. Y'all go run them up.
Our fans out there, who do you trust?
That right there, that dude, with the knowledge that he has on stuff, dudes like that, it's a civil war going on right now within the government, bro.
And you know what? I believe that Trump is in alignment with the way the Kennedys was going to do things. And how long ago was that? Was that 50 years ago?
About 50 years. Like, Trump is in an interesting spot right now.
Yeah, go ahead.
But, I like, for me, geopolitically, I follow a lot of this stuff because
Spit it out. Spit it out. Don't name names, just say the thing.
Yeah. Whenever I pause, just so I can divert from name dropping or
you can't say
dropping.
the names. Yeah.
China, Iran, and Russia, and North Korea, and the countries in Africa almost had us. The whole thing with BRICS is having a gold-backed currency to counteract the dollar, which is the actual petrodollar. So once I seen certain companies purchasing oil with the Chinese yuan, that's not even supposed to be possible. You're supposed to have to use the petrodollar. Then all of these countries had aligned to weaken the U.S. dollar. Once I seen Trump go arrest Maduro, took that oil. Then we just bombed all Iran's oil, and now Trump is telling countries to buy Russian oil.
Which entertainment purposes only doing that, bombing the oil the oil centers, that's a war crime. Straight like that. It ain't simple as that. That's a war crime. Ain't nothing in the middle. That's what it is. Entertainment purposes only. Anything that got to do with the citizens of the nation that affects the average citizen, that's a war crime. You can't do that.
Who was the first person to sign up and pay $1 billion to defund the United Nations, basically, and join the Trump's board of peace? Vladimir Putin.
Buddies.
They wanted to keep China out of the Western Hemisphere. The moves that he's made so far then took away almost 50% of Asian nations' oil. Thailand say they got 2 more months left of oil. Trump told them, buy it from Russia or buy it from us. So the things he's done has done well because China is just seething right now for opportunity to try something. But the moves he has made has pretty much quelled that uprising, basically, because China was coming, bro.
Speaking of Asians and that culture over there, I always wanted to know: do you think voodoo, Chinese or Japanese voodoo? I don't know which name it is. You think it?
Speaking of Asians, it's crazy.
That killed Bruce Lee.
I believe that.
Yeah, Bruce Lee was pretty young when he died.
Bruce Lee.
Well, Jackie Chan told the real story what happened to Bruce Lee. Everybody know, tap that screen, hit that like button. I drop a conspiracy theory compilation, a non-mainstream news compilation every day at 1 o'clock. Y'all go check that out.
He refused to join certain secret societies, and they ran a rendition on him. Because, you know.
What's that mean? What's a rendition?
A rendition is something that they do in CIA or Mossad, KGB, to unalive you but make it look like a freak accident. Because
they control
most blank guns, they don't have a hollow barrel. So for the blank gun to have live ammunition in it that killed Bruce Lee, you know, I've been on hundreds of them. Huh?
His son Brandon Lee got killed like that. Bruce Lee got killed with a mysterious sickness at his side joint house.
Oh yeah. Oh, that Easy E thing.
Oh shit. No.
What you finna do?
No,
you got it.
So Fauci, entertainment purposes only. Fauci, the same person who you know led the jab campaign, he led that campaign also. Fun fact.
Think about it. It's all the same players.
Oh man,
you got to follow the money. If you don't bow down to what they want to do,
they just kill you,
and then they bring your son out. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
it's what they do, bro. I done been with rappers.
How do you code?
I done been with rappers when the little white dude come in with the suit, and want to talk.
Yes,
and I've seen guys who was lit. They didn't take the deal. They was never platinum again. Well, no more tours. Because I'm used to being on the road 22 nights in a row.
CS, what's going on, brother? Glad you made it.
Oh, I was with certain rappers. They didn't take the deal when the white dude came in with the suit. And they was never on tour no more. They wasn't platinum no more ever again. So niggas can say whatever they want to say, but I seen it.
Sen, you in the music industry? Did you ever have?
I must wasn't shit because I ain't never seen no white man. They must ain't fuck with my music. Ain't no nigga never approached me.
I'm saying,
well, they not gonna approach you. Look, Sen the type of guy that if you at the party kicking it with Sen and you come put your arm around Sen like this, and the women is not over there, and you trying to pour a shot in Sen's mouth. Pause. Somebody might get punched. He gonna tell you hey, watch your arm, son. That's what he's gonna do. But what did Diddy always do? Arm around you, and then we see Javante Davis push him on.
Nah, don't be pouring no drink in my mouth. Nah, don't be trying to pour no drink in my mouth. I don't even partake in alcohol, but don't be trying to do no weird shit like that. What are you talking about?
They don't come after people like this.
Yeah.
Look at Lil Baby. They was hugging him from the front and back. He's still platinum.
I say that all the time because people I ain't gonna front people.
That's how they blackmail
every time
you.
I was around, and every time I'm around Puff, we end up getting into a fight with somebody else. You know what I mean? Like at his crib. Pause. He used to have New Year's parties at his crib, and Jim used to take me, and we used to go and other parties that he had. His 40th party where we all had to wear suits. Kim Kardashian. Everybody's in that party. We had a fight in there. A nigga was bear hugging me. I'm like, yo, chill. Pause from the back. And I'm like, man, who the fuck? It was Nelly. And I'm like, man, get the fuck off me, man.
See? How would I know that? How would I know that?
Yeah.
How would I know that?
You know, I was drunk and Puff was fighting some nigga, but the nigga came and ran into me. So I went to go fight the nigga and Nelly grabbed me like, yo.
Sin is not going to be in the swimming pool with you at 4 a.m. and there's no women there.
So, so hold on. You went to New Year's. How many New Year's parties did you go to?
You didn't have no gat? Saying you didn't have no gat on you?
Nah.
Hold on.
I was, man.
Hold on. He said, hold on.
Back 11 on you?
Hold on.
Depends on what it is.
Hold on, he said a gat.
I never saw
that's that zero reticular talk.
I just always saw he had wild energy. I remember when we was there before the party started, we was just chilling. Drake was in the back because Puff live on Star Island, so it's like a little beach type setting back there. So
he had wild energy because he was wild high. Shout out to everybody in here. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. I'll drop a compilation theory of non-mainstream media news and conspiracy theories every day. Y'all go run that up.
Drake.
Yeah, I'm curious about Drake.
No, he was mad. He was mad at Drake didn't want to go to some party, but we was going to go eat at my boy crib that just passed. Rest in peace. His moms used to cook for New Year's, so we was going over there. But we in Puff backyard and he's like dancing by himself because the party ain't started yet. And he's dancing by himself, and I was like, "This nigga's crazy."
What's wrong
like,
with that nigga?
and he like, "Yo, you seen Drake?" And we all was like, "Yo, he back there." He came like 2 minutes later, like, "Yo, where Drake at?" And we said he back over there. So he went back there and got mad, and that's another story. Let's talk some other shit.
So
I know they all like
Boogie Fever was he dancing to Boogie Fever?
Hold on a second. For real space. So here we go. He drunk now. He on the space dust. Listen. Listen. I was at a party at Puff's at Star Island in 2008. Mm-hmm. I was with I'm gonna tell you who I was with. I was with Keisha Cole. Shout out Keisha Cole. I was with her crew. Manny Haley. Shout out Manny Haley. What's up, Manny? What's up, my nigga? You know Manny Haley, don't you?
I mean, we used to talk about Keisha Cole all the time.
You don't know Manny?
I
Kim though.
He had
Kim.
like a restaurant?
Yeah, he had like an IHOP or something.
He had a Philippe's. in LA.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, we went there. We stopped by there.
Yeah, and then I was with y'all remember Jay Holiday?
I remember him.
I'ma put you to bed. You know what I'm saying? We was with him, and obviously we was with my Chicago partner, R. Kelly.
R. Kelly, I grew up around him.
R. Kelly wasn't at the party though.
Kelly stripped naked in front of us and said he was getting married to music. He got married to a 7-foot tall gold harp that he got custom made. My uncle was his personal pastor.
Wow. So you say he
what the hell?
Me and him used to get into it too.
Who? What happened?
Me and R. Kelly used to get into it too.
He can ball.
Because why would you?
The girl from that alleged tape was in my class at Providence St. Mel.
Damn.
So,
well,
I've been on niggas' ass a long time.
Well, listen.
See, check your text messages.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest with you.
Hold on.
I'm gonna be honest with you.
I couldn't survive in those circles.
Listen, I was on tour with them. I was on every day.
I be whooping motherfuckers' ass every day.
When people see me and they run up and hug me, this is adds to the paradox of the human condition because, my name was Killer Man my whole life. People used to run from me. because they knew what I used to be on. You feel me? If I knew you played with kids, picked on women, or you was selling fentanyl and shit in my neighborhood, you was gonna have to run. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now, saying what I just sent you right now, the baby just posted that on his Instagram. Now, remember what happened to him.
Oh my God!
I'm gonna send it to you. I'm gonna send it to Larry so you can see it.
So let me tell you. Let me tell y'all this before I kick Tommy's ass again because he keep a picture of line stepping me. Listen. So when I was at Puffy's house, I was there with R. Kelly. Right, I was on tour with them because I want you to know who R. Kelly is. You know who R. Kelly is?
Well, I don't know him personally, but you know.
No, so listen, R. Kelly was super cool. The only thing I didn't like about Sen, when we was on tour, when he would walk down the house, they used to say, code 10, code 10. And they would make niggas try to turn and face the other way. And I was like, I don't give a fuck. I ain't turning the other way because this nigga walking by. You know what I'm saying?
I can't do that shit. You can't put me around those kind of people.
And then we went to Puppy's house. We went to Diddy's house, and I told us, I'm working a deal with Lisa Ray right now. I'm trying to get Lisa Ray set up with a deal. And Sen, I mean, I literally was there, and Rick Ross was there, DJ Khaled was there. Shout out to my man Shaq. Shaq was there.
Shout out Shaq.
Yeah, Shaq had a police. He had the suit on with the badge.
He a real police officer.
Yeah, he had the badge on there. He was telling the girl, I'm a real sheriff now. I'm a real sheriff. It was him. Busta Rhymes. Shout out Busta Rhymes, my nigga Mike P.
Legendary last month.
And listen. It was a crazy night. Super crazy night. Super dope night. So that's what I'm saying. Sid.
They don't say my name, Tommy, because they know I know, bro.
Listen. We left about 1:30. We left about 1:30.
I'm like, I didn't even fucking know he was shit.
But Puff was super cool. I ain't gonna lie. Puff.
Yeah, well, what's going on? What's the deal? Shout out to everybody. Double tap that screen, hit that like button, get some like-minded people in here. I drop conspiracy theory compilations and non-mainstream media news every day. Y'all go check them out.
Was super cool. Puff walked past me, said, "You having a good time, Playboy?" I'm like, "Yeah." And then that was it. He kept going. His son Justin.
Yeah, I never seen no shit.
He was super cool. I'm not gonna
always want to.
Don't turn around at a Diddy party is brave.
Fight when we around.
Because he knows.
I ain't gonna lie, I've been the one in LA.
Sen is not about to kick it with the Punisher.
The only thing that threw me off.
He know this already.
Right. The only thing.
He know Larry is not finna hang out with him and the Punisher, man.
Can I say something? And this goes to somebody that you know locally.
Okay.
I've done some work for some people, and them motherfuckers look at you a certain way, and they know you a certain way, and you ain't running with the rainbow crowd. They ain't fuck with you no more. I'm like, don't even look at me. I'm here to do what
from looking at you.
No, like, cause they want you to. They thinking that. Most of the places that I know, I don't even look.
Come on, bro. Let's talk aliens, man.
Jamari, Joy, let's get it started.
Man.
Joy, listen. All right, here's a big thing. Let's get into conspiracies, paranormal. We're going to start this off with, do we believe in portals? Do you believe in portals, Sen, or no?
I'm starting to.
You motherfuckers want to go to Sedona? What y'all think y'all finna run into?
So let me ask you a question.
Realistically, conceptualizing a portal in your brain, like in reality, is tough. I know they exist, but it's a little difficult.
Question. Let me ask you a bigger question.
Yeah.
When we fly on a plane, is that portals? Are those portals?
No.
Are those going into different?
No.
Because you're going into different timelines. You're speeding. No.
Okay. Now, when you asking on a quantum physics perspective, the plane can't go fast enough to traverse into a different dimension.
Okay.
So that's a great question, though.
Okay.
But portals are indeed real. I'll send the video to Jory about this. Portals are indeed real.
Indeed.
Indeed.
Okay.
Like,
I thought he was using another one of them big college words. I'm trying to keep up.
Because Sasquatch, whoever this Sasquatch guy, he's not the same guy every time. They got these Sasquatch guys.
Hey, I get my doctorate May 22nd in communication.
Whoa.
I want y'all.
We there at the fucking graduation.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah.
Do we got to bring a Mac?
What's this right here?
I'm gonna have
so
plenty.
What
Macs.
is this?
Okay.
Hold on. What is this?
I'm down with you. I'm like, what the? I'm like, all this goddamn time, you motherfuckers didn't tell me shit.
I'm trying to watch the fucking goddamn video, man.
All right, who is
Motherfucker,
this?
goddamn motherfucker.
Oh,
The dog ran.
damn.
Do it again.
Oh, that's an Instagram.
A shadow person. That's a shadow person. Those are real.
Oh my God. But it made the picture frame shape. Let me see that again.
That's
No, the picture frame shit.
no, seriously. Look. Not only do I believe that, but that for some reason certain cameras can pick up shit at certain times. No. Androids can pick that shit up. Like you didn't. So, I don't know why. It seems that at certain times, your phone, your camera, your tablet, something can pick up certain shit at certain times. It may not be 100%, but it might be 0.5% of the time it's gonna pick up some shit like that. I don't know why. I don't know how.
Okay. This is why I tell people to have thermal or forward-looking infrared, which is FLIR.
Yeah, FLIR.
Right. Because that video right there is compelling, but
the dog
normally dogs don't run.
Yeah. There you go.
Because the dogs can see in different visual spectrums and they'll challenge. Now, for that dog was running for his motherfucking life. You feel me? That might be a house dog. You feel me?
Yeah, he was a pussy ass dog. But still,
that's probably a house dog. He said, "Hey, what's that?" You feel me? So, when you see stuff like that, I got some videos of some shadow beings because I made a presentation. Matter of fact, I'll probably drop it on the You Welcome Network then. I got a whole presentation about shadow beings, bro, because
it's the real deal. The Hat Man.
Because why are thousands of people seeing the same thing?
That shit is super freaking real.
Hold on.
Shout out to BH for show, humble individual. He subscribed to the channel for show, a homie of the channel. That video was wild. That's the type of shit I put on my conspiracy theory compilations. I drop one a day. Y'all go check that shit out. Shit crazy.
Oh man, we go. I got some shadow.
I got an
videos.
entity that I ain't even seen.
Facts are stranger than fiction, indeed.
In about a week or two, I said, "Man, why don't you stay here?" I'm like, "I'm not scared of you because you can't whoop me."
And that's the thing; they feed off of that. Like they feed off the fear. If you're not afraid, because a lot of times I call it the hitchhiker syndrome. You feel me? Because that being has probably been there for a long time, and what happens is people also associate it to poltergeist activity, trickster stuff.
He's not choking me. I'm like,
I hope he ain't choking you.
I'm like, motherfucker, stay here.
Yo.
I'm like,
I hope he ain't.
Hold down the fort when I'm not here. So stay the fuck here. Do what you got to do. Drinks. Matter of fact, I'll be leaving food out. You know how they do that altar shit? I really don't know how to do altars yet.
So what you should do is leave a coin. And they usually will replace the coin with a different coin from an entirely different time period. This happened to me before.
So take a picture of the coin.
Man, we left some coins and we came back. Those coins was gone and it was different coins. It was really valuable coins though. We went and sold them down there at the pawn.
I was just about to say that. Let me go to Pawn Stars.
We took it right.
Leave me some shit and let me go.
We took it right down there.
Wow.
For sure.
Okay, I'm gonna do that shit. Cause I'm like, I know you here and I be talking to it. And it's like, I'm like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Stay here. Cause I don't know what the hell you be doing. I try to leave food out. I try to leave food out for it and stuff like that. I won't put my food away. I say, have some of this shit. So don't fuck with me when I'm asleep. Cause goddamn, I'm gonna wake up
Jordy
shooting.
got another ghost video. I like this ghost shit.
Okay, hold on. Let me get you.
So we don't believe that video, Larry? You never said that. You
I believe it. The hell I don't.
That shit look like it's like edited. Like you can see the person. I feel like they just,
nah.
To me, that's look like it's some bullshit.
I don't think people will go.
To me,
yeah, the dog running made sense.
I don't think motherfuckers will just go out of their fucking way to just fucking do this type of shit, sending fake ass videos.
Okay.
What the fuck? You know, I don't think they would do it.
If it started on TikTok pay big for bullshit videos.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah, no, they do.
So I don't know.
Oh no, I got another video for you, Sen. Since we on the videos, I got you. Here you go. Oh man, see, you know what?
Come on, man. Look at the artificial aging on there. What would be creaking?
I see the image right there.
Yeah, see, you know what? You know what I like about Cam? When Cam sees this type of shit, go, why is the music in the background?
For sure.
Like, why is there music? It be the littlest things. You be because you're so fascinated with the video. You're like, why is there music? Like you said, why is it creaking? Like,
the stairs had carpet on it.
Yeah, it's like, come on, man. Like,
What's
that's what I'm saying. Like,
That's funny.
The stairs had carpet, man.
That's what Cam
But I got a good video there because we own this.
okay, so
I'm sending it to Jory right now.
okay, so now, do you have another Portal video, Joy, or no?
Yup, he got it.
So listen, man.
The last one was strange. The creaking was sus. But the good night, that was wild.
I believe in Stargate GS. Well, that's what I'm saying. Say you gotta get here, man. You fucking get here, man. Fucking get here so we can get on the road and go, man. We got shit to do, man. Damn, bro. Because I feel like, I'm not talking about next week. You gonna be with the boxing niggas. With the boxing niggas, jam.
What kind of shit?
You know what's funny? You know what's funny?
He just got amplified.
The candy.
He had some candy, God.
No, I'm just saying because I'm fucking frustrated. I want this nigga to get out here so we can get busy, man.
This motherfucker probably ate a donut or two before he got here. This motherfucker amplified.
When Larry get mad, he starts shaking.
Yeah, man, I love this thing. I just want. Listen,
But if you
man.
compare our numbers to Breakfast Club, we doing better than them.
That's what I'm saying, man.
They got 6 million subscribers. We doing better than them.
Yeah, I'm saying.
And we owe it to the people. You feel me? Like,
and that's why I don't think these people are faking. I don't think these people are faking.
Yeah.
So
It's a lot more cameras in the world. Cameras everywhere. So we're going to pick up some nefarious shit for sure.
here's the thing, though.
Go ahead.
So I understand your look on it because it could be a calamity if people is just making fake stuff. But when the videos originate off TikTok,
oh, okay.
But see, that's what I'm saying. If you can make good AI videos and put them on TikTok, and you can make $10,000 for them,
you're gonna make that video.
You're gonna make the video, hey man. He's like, oh, let me get these dummies again today.
Hey, Jory, I just sent you a Shadow People video that I think you would like.
And Sin, you always talk about this. It fucks the game up. It fucks the game up.
We've been looking for you, boy. We've been looking for you, bro. You all right?
We got 30 minutes.
All right, man. So I was making sure you was good. We just touched in with Ro. He good.
All right, good. We was worried about Ro. Ro was supposed to be here. Ro, we make sure you're all right, Playboy.
All right, so shall I call as soon as we get done, brother?
All right. So look, go ahead and put this video up. Let's see what this one is right here. That nigga had me worried.
I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off of those people. Was that a ghost?
I just personally. Oh, yo, Junebug, chill out.
Yo, that wasn't even a person.
Junebug, chill out. I ain't got time for this.
Yo, did we catch a ghost on stream?
Bro, stop.
No, stop it. Stop it.
Junebug, chill out. I
like this.
I didn't see it. I didn't see anything.
I like this.
Stop playing, bro.
Yeah, them niggas. First of all, they niggas.
Let me see. I didn't see it.
I don't know. It might be time for him to go as well. You never really know. So I say you just build off
bottom
of those.
Screen.
Shadow.
Bottom screen.
Shadow. Yeah, I saw it.
You know, so I say you just
That's
build
what I
off
hate
of those
ghosts.
people.
Ghosts are punks.
Was that a ghost?
All this fucking flashing and running fast.
Look, I got another video.
First of all, them is niggas right there. Them is niggas. Them some real niggas right there.
Sin.
That's why I be cussing ghosts out. That's why I cuss ghosts out, man. Cause stop being so fucking scary, nigga.
Yeah.
No, they ain't got nobody.
Shit.
They ain't got nobody.
It don't matter. What you peeking for? Let me see.
I got a video. I'll show y'all off camera. It's from
Calling the ghost scary is wild.
CCTV footage of a shootout that happened, and a person who dropped, his shadow got up and ran.
Exactly.
We can't show it on here, but I'll show it off camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But they say a lot of shadow calls get from the Circus Hotel. They got a haunted room.
10. We going to the haunted room.
That's on floor 13?
Yes, sir.
We going.
Yep. I try to get a room up there.
Of course, it's on floor 13.
And
the 13th floor.
We still got 13 is like an unlucky number.
For
we
who?
still got the invite to the haunted prison, Nevada State Prison. Haunted.
See, we going to prison.
We gotta go because
we're going somewhere, man.
Because ghosts can't fight. Hey,
we gotta do something because Discovery Channel is harassing me. Discovery Channel is calling me, bro.
Oh.
Yeah, because Taps is over with. That company Taps.
Finito.
That shit is boring. Yeah, it's over with. They need some new blood up in there.
Well, it's up to us, bro. We got to do it.
So, Joy, do you have another video, or can we?
Got the portal video.
Yeah, you had a portal. Let me see another portal video. Let me see.
Ghosts can't fight, so don't worry about them.
It's what?
Ghosts can't fight.
Man,
okay.
They could give you some.
Hold on,
people need to just understand this shit and stop being scared of shit.
The haunting in Connecticut, they put that little boy in a coma for years. Nah, I don't want to be in no coma, my nigga.
Go ahead, put the video up, Joy. They're not respecting the bill.
I tell you a little secret, it's a secret. Government that worship an owl, they practice witchcraft to harness their power. Little kids for energy, it's satanic ritual, WTC. They lit the Pentagon on fire. That's lighting the pentagram on fire. Now hold on, let me cut that up. Hey.
Yo, the saga begins. Begin war.
Yo.
I'll draw from.
You can't. You know what?
That's one of my favorite rappers, by the way.
So listen, what we're going to have to do is just so the people know.
Jay-Z.
Hey.
Did he just say Jay-Z?
Yeah. Hold on a second. Let me get this point out.
All right, go ahead.
So what people going to have to do is y'all going to have to go and look up that video on your own because we're going to have to cut it down because if not, they'll ban us for the music. Just so y'all know. Yeah. So please go find that video with Prodigy and then send that in because that's important. I mean, that was 2007. So just so we're clear, that wasn't yesterday. That was, and God bless Prodigy. You know, God bless the dead.
What?
But that was 2007 when he put that out there.
And I got a replacement video for that to make up.
Yeah.
With Prodigy that Jordan can play right now.
So
he's still living, right?
He's dead.
No, he passed.
No.
He's dead.
Man.
Yeah, y'all. I just said God bless the dead. He's gone. He died. And let me tell you how that was one of the weirdest things too, is he died in Vegas and they said he choked on an egg. An egg. And I was like,
that's
what?
Bullshit.
Yeah, and I'm like, yo, what? That didn't make no. You know, I was actually with Nori. Shout out to Nori. I was with Nori. Nori was out here in Vegas, and we got the call. Well, he got the call that, you know, he had just passed away. We couldn't believe it. We was like, what?
Yeah, don't be by yourself in Vegas.
Couldn't believe it, bro.
What led to his untimely demise, I believe, is going to be the direct result of this.
Okay.
They have major programs, immunization programs, where they're poisoning us. You know, they're infecting us with stuff on purpose, and it's called population control. A lot of times people.
The Earth is definitely not a globe. For sure not. That moon trip that they took, I'm going to cover that for sure tomorrow on my conspiracy theory compilation. Make sure y'all go check that out. I'm going to for sure have that moon trip in there.
Say, you're a conspiracy theorist. You watch too many movies or something like that, you know? But a lot of stuff I was learning was very real. I've been given guidance, you know what I mean? Supernatural guidance that people wouldn't even understand if I tried to talk to them about it, you know what I mean? It's a story that's told about this black shadows that attach themselves to people here on the earth, and they feed off of negativity. They feed off of anger. I said, oh, like that is real. And it showed itself to me. I was allowed to see it. there's a whole bunch of other, like, you know, freedom fighters and just people that's, you know, putting the truth out there to the world, and the FBI and CIA have these covert operations where they stop them, they kill them, they assassinate them, or they assassinate their character.
That's deep.
That's a dope nigga, man. I'm so glad I got a privilege to work with him before he passed.
Yeah, I'm fucked up when he's speaking that truth. And you got too much of a influence. It's not cool.
Word the mother, man.
Shadow people are real, man. Like, and this is why when Tommy say white people got to wake up, like, I understand what he's trying to say, right? Because when I talk to different races of people about the ethereal, the supernormal, all of us are cool with not being at the top of the food chain. But when you tell white dudes they just can't fathom not being at the top of the food chain on this planet. And that plays into why, like Prodigy just mentioned, certain programs that governments run, right? One of the guys who ran the biggest disinformation campaign about these topics, his job was to take misinformation to all of the legacy media companies. His name is Richard Doty. He said he felt bad for what he did for his job, but now he's doing tours and press releases about this same stuff. Like, come on, like, what are we doing? Man. And, you know, I feel like just like we haven't seen one riot, nothing got looted, and these people eating children. But we just say was tearing shit down recently. But why? George Soros just under the investigation. Clinton just got to go do a deposition. The funding mechanism is gone for public outcry. And these are the conditions that we under. And that's why this show right here has resonated so much with people. Because I'll be outside, bro. People like, man, I love Alienated, man. It's Sen here, Larry here. We love what y'all doing. Because you got to understand something. Like, how many other platforms is doing what we're doing? That's why, you know, it was an honor when Larry reached out to me about this because, like, man, this is the forefront. This is ground zero.
Conspiracy theories are really just the truth. Just give it a few months.
Well, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Like we knew, and listen, we don't have a big budget over here, and I'm gonna be.
I didn't really put two and two together about the race thing. I ain't gonna lie.
Be honest with the people. Like we make it happen over here. It's a lot, and but the people call for you.
Oh, I ain't never seen a shadow. You feel me? Not yet.
The people call for you, bro.
Sure,
I mean, the people call for you, and
they want us to come on 4 days a week, and I said, "Well, shit,
yeah. It's a little expensive for that. We got to make some arrangements with y'all. You know,
we need sponsors.
We got to
hit the like button.
We need sponsors.
I'm gonna be honest with y'all.
Hit the damn like button.
YouTube don't pay us enough to do 4 days a week. It don't pay us to do really the 2 days a week that we do. So I'm coming out of
if y'all seen this immaculate studio that we in right now, like this whole production, like this is like top level stuff. Like this is not cheap.
Well,
and then I'm not cheap.
This studio, y'all charging too much. I'm saying,
no,
to the owner of this studio,
you get what you pay
y'all
for.
Charging too much. Hold on, Tommy. Y'all charging my boy too much. Y'all need to come down on the motherfucking prices. We are not Joe Rogan or none of them other niggas. So the owner of this studio, I'm talking to you. Come down on these motherfucking prices. Stop doing my boy like that because we here for the long haul.
Well, I thought about
you're overcharging niggas.
Listen, I thought about the other day. I thought about doing like a what do you call it? Like not a GoFundMe, but like a Kickstarter or something.
Yep.
Because I think the people would give like, and I wouldn't ask for nothing.
What's wrong with GoFundMe?
Well, listen, just relax, brother. There ain't nothing wrong with the fucking GoFundMe. But I'm saying,
it's some money.
It ain't that. But I'm saying this, I feel like if we did like a Kickstarter.
Definitely some strange, like there was like that screen that like looking up like a conspiracy theory, non-mainstream media, news compilation every day. Like 1 p.m. make sure y'all go check that out. Stay informed.
Then people would support that. Now I really thought about just saying, yo, can y'all donate $1? You know what I'm saying?
I think that's feasible.
I mean,
$1, yeah.
I mean, listen. Or if maybe we switch it over to Patreon, and then that way that money can pay for everything. You know what I'm saying? Like if we
should definitely do an exclusive show for Patreon.
Yeah. So that's what I'm saying. Like we're not begging, we're not panhandling. We want to bring more shows. We want to do more things. Digital panhandling. We're not digital doing that. Yeah. But we just trying to say, look, man, I'm paying for this out of my pocket, and I'm gonna be honest with you. We done spent some change, and when I say we, they all a part of this. So everybody done chipped in, and then helped out, and then Tommy done spent more money on space dust than he have, anything. You know what I'm saying?
Hit the button.
So hold on a second. Hold on. Yeah. Let me hit the button.
How the hell we get off topic?
Hold on, but I want to. But Joy, I want you to
talk about.
Yeah, Joy.
I want to elaborate on what he was talking about.
Hold on, I want to talk about this because this was a big thing the other day, and I don't know if y'all saw this or not. But roll the clip.
It's a surprising flash in the sky.
Whoa, what the? Space trash!
And a startling sonic boom.
Okay, so you definitely share the time. You definitely dealing with the experience. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
And heard across at least 10 states Tuesday morning.
Now, boom! Like that. Like that.
And this morning, we know that mystery fireball was actually a meteor exploding as it entered the atmosphere.
It was moving about 40,000 miles per hour. And when that thing hits the atmosphere that fast, it generates a lot of light and it leaves this streak we call fireball.
According to NASA, the 6-foot wide, 7-ton space rock traveled 34 miles through the upper atmosphere before disintegrating over Medina County, Ohio.
It unleashed an energy of about 250 tons of TNT.
And people saw it. Reports from Ohio, Pennsylvania, down to Virginia and Kentucky, even as far away as Canada.
Anybody see or hear what blew up?
Definitely too big for fireworks.
The boom generating a shock wave strong enough to reach the ground below. Aisha Jones of Maple Heights, Ohio, had just put her children down for a nap when she heard the boom.
My whole house shook. I immediately thought that somebody ran into my house or something big had hit the house.
If you see or hear that, you remember it. NASA says the meteor was traveling at about 40,000 miles per hour, as you heard, which sounds fast. Damn. But if they don't enter the Earth's atmosphere, they move even faster. They zoom right by us, and they're hauling at about 130 miles an hour at fastest. I mean, that's really moving. Wow.
It was a big move.
Y'all didn't see that this week?
I saw that.
Yeah.
Would that leave a hole in the fucking Earth, or like a crater?
It disintegrated. It burnt up before it hit. It's like little handful of pebbles.
Where's the evidence of that?
So have you ever seen where my grow, we built the grow over by Nellis Air Force Base, and then there's been a couple of times where the jets have taken off.
Yep.
And then they'll circle around and they'll go so fast it'll hit a sonic boom.
Supersonic speed.
So do you think that's what that boom is? It's going so fast that it creates that supersonic boom, or do you believe that that's something else?
Well, that right there showed typical signs of being an asteroid, seeing the trail of the chemical reaction burning up in the atmosphere.
Right.
Asteroids have been hitting this planet for millions of years. And some of the largest craters from asteroid impact are on the bottom of the ocean. Now, somebody has a system running that prevents this planet from being struck by cataclysmic asteroids. And I sent the video in to Jory right now to show that. So that right there, that sounded like the supersonic sonic boom.
Like a boom, yeah.
You feel me?
Sid, have you ever heard that boom or no?
Probably have.
Have you ever heard the boom? Have you ever heard that sonic boom from a plane?
Yes, of course.
Yeah, that sonic boom is nothing.
From a plane.
Yeah, from a plane.
Yeah, they
on YouTube.
It collapsed. The air collapses. The air just collapses I've been around it. But seeing there is a galactic war. It might not be hot right now, but when people get their planet just destroyed, okay, they have no planet to go back to.
Now, this asteroid is a much larger than the one we just saw. If this one would have hit the ground, there would have been loss of life and buildings destroyed.
There you go.
But watch this video carefully, and you're going to see this asteroid change course.
There ain't no asteroid there.
But look at the orb.
Yeah, right by.
Oh, the orb was protecting us.
Yes.
Okay.
That's what I'm
Protecting the
saying.
planet.
There's technology, yeah.
But whoever's running that sphere network has been around long before human beings.
So that's what I'm saying. Like when I see stuff like that, it's like, number one, at first I thought it was fake because of the trajectory. Then you look at it, you're like, no, that's pretty good. But then,
so the media situation is strange. It's not going on. It's I don't know what to do. Shout out to Ripley Operations. Appreciate you. I'm using that as a compilation period. I seen your comment earlier on the video. You don't know I drop a compilation period, conspiracy period every day. Appreciate you for supporting the community. You know, we got the market numbers community and go live every day. And I drop those videos for that. Shout out to Ripley Operations. You can see them by the Facebook. You can see them boards in real life.
then it's like, why are they protecting us? Is it because you don't want to
planet?
No.
They need the planet. They don't give a fuck about us.
You need the planet, or do you need us as the food?
I think they need both. Shout out to my top nine book. It's food, the food, sound and boom. All of that.
You need.
They
both.
need the sources of the planet.
They need
we're the
both.
sources.
We're a resource on this planet.
They need both.
Oh,
what
okay.
you just said, they need.
And unclassified, declassified CIA documents, you can capture a person into everything.
Both.
Yeah, they live here too.
We got to learn how to coexist.
If they truly walk among us, you're going to see stuff like that. Because they walk among us as well.
And they're going to slowly drip shit out because they know humans have to evolve because, shit, man, if we was here for millions of years and they fucking did they nuclear shit on us in invasion, it wasn't no nuclear war, it was a nuclear invasion, and they fucked us up. Man, when you can take millions of years off of somebody's belt, you put them right in the motherfucking, in the jungle. You put them right in the fucking jungle. We ain't got nothing.
So let me get to this clip. Joy, we're talking about on the sheet. It says, "Is this real talent or industry plant energy?" So can you you want to put that up? What you have for us? Oh, okay. I'm sorry, Ariana Grande. Could you used to mess with Ariana Grande or no?
Yeah. So my homie Rashad is her manager.
Okay.
Rashad Ishmael.
So
she ain't the same person no more. Like she used to kick it and shit. Like now, she was my little homie, but like now,
getting a lot of money.
Man, it's not it ain't money.
Do you hold on? So you said you think because you've spoken out about certain things, you think she's like fuck him. Fuck
Not
that asshole.
really. She just
She don't even seem like the same person no more.
So here we go, and this is part of the video. Go ahead and post it, Jory.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the.
She did come out and say this is like I don't believe like the East type of emotion thing, but she's been at the real stuff.
Memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure. They erase my memory. It's a little foggy.
That's MK Ultra.
Hold on. That was the whole video? That was the whole video?
That's MK Ultra. They erase my memory?
It's the first time just like Denver, and that's crazy because we've been getting summer temperatures out of the valley during this month. So again, for sure.
Didn't you hear that?
Yeah. Can you run that back one more time,
But
please?
that technology has been privatized now into different corporations.
Oh, wow.
You know what? They did the Brighter Days memory erasure treatment to me, so I'm having trouble remembering the details. They're foggy because at the Brighter Days clinic they do the memory erasure, you know? The memory erasure. They erase.
This is what he's
a
like,
little
what?
foggy.
Is that hypnotism?
No, they drug you.
No.
It's drugs.
No.
These motherfuckers. I hate to say it, man.
They can pretty much hijack your consciousness, and they can send you on a rampage.
Good looking on the muffle mic. Good looking. Yeah, so she said that was an album release like type of thing, but she definitely is strange. We got a news. So yeah, right on level one, right on 7 Up. My son for sure took my shit on one.
Or they can put you on stage to perform.
Straight up. And I hate the fuck that I keep hearing about this shit, how they fucking put these drugs in this ice cream and these soda pops at these fucking pizza parlors. You know about Pizzagate. And they do all this fucking shit. That shit just pisses me off so fucking bad. But when you keep learning the truth, when you keep searching for the truth about what's really going on this fucking planet, it'll fuck you up, man.
Oh my God.
Oh my devil, motherfucker. What about that? Because that's the same motherfucker.
Appreciate y'all on the sound check for sure. We gotta have each other. We're a community. Each one teach one.
I think that is I think it's more than one devil.
You think it's more than one devil?
Well, yeah. I mean, it's a hierarchy. All of this shit is a hierarchy, man. Gods and devils. It's that level. It's whatever level you go to.
One.
Man,
they do have a hierarchy. See, I never heard nobody else say some of this stuff except for Tommy, which is pretty compelling.
Man, listen, people get so mad at him, but then when you listen to him,
I don't give a fuck.
I know you don't.
Come get this white boy. Come fuck with a white boy.
Oh my God.
Oh my devil, motherfucker. Just like okay, never mind. All right, go ahead.
Listen. So that's interesting you say about the devil. You know what really pisses me off about people? I hate when people, and this really bothers me. I'm not gonna lie to you. I hate when people get on like social media and they're like, oh my God, God is so good. And I'm thinking, somebody just lost somebody, or they lost a limb, or something happens, and they're like, they're not praising God for that. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
And so I'd be like, here's a better example of sports, Sin. When the New York Knicks won the championship out in Vegas, man, praise God, man. We couldn't have did it without him.
Wait. I thought he was gonna do the
we won the championship. I couldn't have did it without him. I'm like, well, what about the other person?
Darken me up.
What about the other person?
Yeah, God wasn't rooting for that person. God has a personal take in like who wins the championship. Like
it's free will. It's free. He gives us free will, brother.
No, we don't. There's no such.
Why y'all keep calling him a fucking he?
There's no such thing as free will.
I got a problem with y'all making God.
Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
I know what people are gonna say is like,
go ahead. Same Baphomet motherfucker y'all talking about. Go ahead.
Listen, I'm saying
go
is,
ahead.
How much free will do we have when I go to McDonald's and expect to eat a nice hamburger?
Oh, they call us conspiracy theorists, but never call us liars. Hey, that's a good one, Mobile. Shout out to you. Atheism is future. You got the right to have that opinion. So that don't make us not cool. I don't agree, but I drop a conspiracy theory compilation every day in non-mainstream media news. Make sure y'all go check that out. This ain't a day off.
A all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce,
Don't
cheese.
go.
Huh?
Is that?
Don't go.
Is that
I know that's the free will, but what I'm saying is,
Big Mac. Okay.
when there's no free will, you're basically making me go back to the Stone Ages, the cave days,
for sure,
the gardening. Because
you can't have no nuggets?
Yeah, because they're poisoning the food. That's not free will. How is it free will? The free will is don't eat it.
If they are poisoning, not saying anything, but if they are poisoning that shit, then don't go to that
All
shit.
right, then, okay. Bingo, watch this. You finna say.
It was the other 3-letter agency. I can't really say their name, but yeah, he was close.
All right, you got me. It was nice. So when they spraying these chemtrails, do I have a choice? Is that free will? Because I shouldn't have to. I shouldn't. I didn't say it.
Oh,
say
you want to bring up that shit?
Oh my God!
Say it.
Stop!
You always got balls.
I don't have no free will. I don't have no free will if these motherfuckers is doing these chemtrails over my crib and I gotta inhale the aluminum or whatever they're putting in there, destroying whatever they're doing. That's not free will to me.
Let me expound on that.
Where am I go to? They're doing it everywhere.
Because I study that shit every week.
Everywhere.
Hey,
all
man.
across the world.
Yes. Hey, I feel sorry for you motherfuckers living in these democratic states for y'all finna get some badass weather while Trump is in office. Don't y'all see what's happening?
Hold
on. I got fucking calendars that I calendared this shit when Biden was in office. All the hurricanes and tornadoes and shit like that used to go on in Kentucky.
You told us this 10,000 fucking times.
I want these motherfuckers to get it into their brain. Sometimes you got to say it more than once. Democratic motherfuckers, y'all finna get some fucked up weather for 3 more years.
My God!
You told us this 10 times.
I did.
Don't be repetitive.
Okay.
I'm on your pause. I don't want to say I'm on your ass.
I'm on your helmet.
I'm on your helmet. Pause. I don't want to say that either.
Go ahead.
Space helmet.
See, he going to try. He going to try for that one.
On your helmet?
On your helmet. That's what
Yeah,
too.
that's
He an
bad.
astronaut.
Yeah. Listen.
Nah.
I'm just saying there's no.
What CC said the other day, I ain't realized till somebody commented, it's funny as hell. When he was eating the shrimp, he said, yo, these shrimps is busting on the guys. I said, yeah, that was wild.
Yeah, that's Chicago lingo. Oh, that is crazy.
Chi-town. Chi-town.
Oh, wow.
Busting on the guys,
He
huh?
said, busting on the guys. I said, woo.
Yeah, I had to stop saying
Yeah.
such stuff because, like, how they say out here, I had to fire on them. But Chicago said, I bust on them.
Yeah.
Having a disbelief in chemtrails at this point is almost kind of ignorant. I ain't gonna lie.
Can't say that no more.
Can't say that either.
That's crazy.
Super pause.
That's crazy, old bro.
You know. Shout out to the OG British, because British got so mad in a good way. He wasn't mad, but British was like, I'm not playing the pause game anymore. Keep me out of it. I want to eat a banana. I'm going to eat a banana. You know what I'm saying? I'm not playing no more.
Yo.
It's over. You know what I'm saying? Not playing that dumb shit.
Josh Hart said pause last night. Josh Hart, when he was doing his interview after we won, Josh Hart said pause because the announcer said, well, you're going to feel that in the hot tub later on. He said, pause. I said, you got the audacity. You got us fucked up with this shit right here, my nigga. Like, doing at the Brunson and shit.
You know the only thing I do like about the pause game, what I really do like about it is it makes you think.
For sure.
It's critical thinking is what it does.
Sure.
Makes you be aware of what you're saying. You know what I'm saying?
It's like auditory proof.
MQM, it's love. Shout out to my dog. Hope everything's straight.
Reading.
Yeah, it's like, yo, bro, that's really what it's about. You know
I gotta get
This
used to
nigga
say
stay with some
unalive.
words, yo.
Yeah.
Ooh, auditorium?
Auditory proofreading.
I'm gonna start biting them words.
Listen, we
man.
teach you
I'm
something
gonna
here.
start using your words.
Listen, I'm not gonna say we. I'm sorry.
Auditory.
I'm sorry.
Don't be auditorian me, nigga. Like, yeah, I gotta put that.
I don't even know how to talk like that, Sen.
You know what I'm saying?
It's all good.
Fucking, you got to say unalive.
What we got?
Huh? All right, listen. So the next thing is, what else we got? We got anything else, Jory? Is that about it for today?
Nah, he got a lot.
He said
about
that
it for today.
He
You got
said
one more.
He said that's it. Listen. Okay, hold on. We got
one more.
See, shout out to Jory. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Jory.
Put the camera on it. Put the camera on it.
Yeah. Cam was like, why is you tapping
J.
your head?
Cole, little
Pause.
cousin.
Yeah.
There you go.
Look at J.
Got a
Cole.
psychic back there behind him.
That's my. Listen, y'all gonna like
Two
Jory
psychics.
Y'all make sure y'all go follow Jory on this page, brother. He be rapping and shit. It's little youngster Cole.
Official Mason.
Yeah.
Official Mason. Something like
We
that.
got to get you and him a collab and shit. You big time in him and shit. You know You don't want to do no East Coast, West Coast shit, Sin.
That's bullshit.
Well, we'll see when you get out here. We'll see when you get out here. We book in the studio for you and CC.
I'm ready.
You know what I'm saying? CC.
It take 15 to 20 minutes to get a hook or a verse. Nigga.
All right,
I'm ready,
so let me
nigga.
ask you a question. Because CC didn't send me the verse, but I asked him to freestyle last week, and this nigga was like, nah, I ain't do. I'm a bodyguard. You know what I'm saying?
This motherfucker do so much shit.
This week he the rapper and shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. What can't you do, my nigga?
Right. You know,
I bet you can't jump rope. Can you jump rope?
I can jump rope.
I'm gonna bring a jump rope. We're gonna film that shit.
I mean, I train at the boxing gym.
Do you? I do see. God, I gotta find something you.
Stop doubting this motherfucker.
I'm gonna find something he can't do.
I try.
Well, appreciate you. Shout out to you. You make sure you get my my premiere tomorrow at 1:00. I got a compilation theory dropping. Appreciate you, Juan.
Yeah, he don't want to hear that shit no more.
Thank you, Larry. Thank you, Larry.
Yeah, you know what's funny is, and the car ride over here, that's all he do is
We
just.
got a little more knowledge to get into. We're going to get into a little more, few more theories, you feel me, until we get up out of here. Make sure you go check out my compilation theories. I drop one a day. Check that out for sure. On conspiracy theories, so we're going to check out Nicholas Irvin real quick. Hold on. Shout out to y'all, though. Double tap that screen, hit that like button. What just happened?
In order to do that, to your point, you're going to literally have to wipe out generations.
Yeah.
Simultaneously.
Yep.
So, I hope this thing is over. But if I'm making a prediction, I say we have another, at the bare minimum, 10 more months of this.
I hope you're wrong, but based on, previous engagements that we've had with our military, I mean, you're probably right. I could see this going on for months and months and months. And we have some type of military occupation going on there, whether it's not like a full-fledged war, whatever you want to call it. But yeah, for months and months, I could definitely, see that playing out.
Is there any part of you that thinks us sending those troops over there, stationing them in the Middle East, that this is just a strategy or a tactic to let them know it could get much worse than what it is, but we don't necessarily have the desire to go into full-scale ground combat?
We might not have the desire to do so, but we're definitely planning out, it's planning out to be that way. And like I said, these people they're not like, I think we thought we were going to go in there and bully them. I think that's what we thought we were going to do by killing, the Ayatollah and killing the supreme leader and, all these people, the higher ups. I think that we thought we were going to go in there and bully these people. And it was going to cause like some type of uprising, within the country once we killed the supreme leader. And that all turned out to be, did not happen. It turned out to be a bad game plan. And America's always, we're notorious for wanting to start like a regime change or have an uprising and a civil war in the country so they can, take control of whatever. And it's never really panned out that way. We tried it, way back with the Bay of Pigs. We tried it in Iraq. We tried it with Afghanistan. None of that shit happened. Only thing that happened was they got pissed off. They didn't like foreigners in their land, and they start killing us. They start shooting back. That was the only uprising we got was a fight.
If you feel you know how to run the nation better than the people within that nation, you're psyched out for sure.
We never get the uprising.
Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. I drop a non-mainstream media and conspiracy theory compilation every day. Y'all go check that out too.
We're wanting or going after or the initial game plan. We never get that. We get the exact opposite. Like Pete Heck said today, he said, we negotiate by dropping bombs, or we negotiate with bombs. And you can't bomb these people enough. Like we've tried that. That strategy does not work. America's still stuck on this way of fighting a war, and based on previous experience and history, it's never panned out the way we wanted it to. We end up with these forever, never-ending wars, and what do we gain from it? You know, innocent lives lost, troops lost, young lives lost, taxpayer pockets get hit. The economy suffers. What do we gain from it? Nothing.
They did just raise the enlistment age from 32 to 42. I mean, from 34 to 42. So you could be upwards of 42 and join.
Everything you said is 100% true. Everything. I can't pick apart anything you said and said that's not right or that's not right. But what's the alternative? You've been there. You've been on the ground. If we're not bombing them, what's the alternative here?
If we're not going to bomb them?
If we're not bombing them and we don't want to put boots on the ground, because you're saying, hey, the last thing that we want to do is put boots on
leave them niggas alone. How about that?
The ground, because they're prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
So is there a way?
Grew up with Nick, he a real good dude. Solid. He seemed like he got some good character to him, and he is a legendary protector of this nation. Can't go wrong with that.
To do it differently.
Yeah.
In which you see a better result.
Yeah, build a time machine, go back in the beginning, and never go there in the first place. We had no business doing anything over there. That's my opinion. That's the only alternative we have at this point, because America's not one to like tuck tail and leave. Not with this administration, at least. He's not going to tuck tail and be like, all right, we're done. We wrapped up. It's
in my opinion too, 7-Up, in my opinion too, no matter how it's seen, for sure.
It's never been like that. We're definitely not. I don't think Trump's going to even, entertain that theory. I think we're already here. Might as well keep going. And it's just going to turn out to be another never-ending war, or a war that is drawn on way too long, and we never should have been there in the first place, which is like most of the wars we get into.
Do you think there's any truth to the reason we're over there in the first place is that they are building up this military arsenal, and we want to make sure they don't have access or means to do so?
No, I don't believe that. Anytime a politician says something to get us into a war, automatically throw that shit out the window.
Not gonna lie, there is if you look at independent journalism and things like that, there is no facts in that statement.
Like, it's never been true. It's never been true. If you want to, you can go back to 9/11. Most of those guys who attacked, did this, took over the planes and stuff, they weren't even from Afghanistan. They were from Saudi Arabia. And if you want, propping up bin Laden, who built bin Laden? That was by our hands. The CIA, they were funding him back when his name was Tim Osman, his code name.
Shout out to the community. Definitely, let's get to 50 likes. Then let's get to 100 for sure. Help non-biased media. Shout out to y'all. We got to do this together.
We build up a lot of these, I don't know, terrorist organizations. 1 minute we fund them, the next minute we fight them. I mean, I can never believe a politician,
whether it's the oil, Ark of the Covenant, the Tomb of Gilgamesh, I don't know.
One, that's automatic. I never believe them. But when it comes to war, you got to automatically just throw everything they say out the window. It's never the real reason. The real reason, I think, a lot of it has to do with oil and the control of oil and natural resources. But who's going to want to fund a war? Who's, hey, we're going to go kill innocent people because we need some oil. I need cheaper gas prices, or I need my food prices to go down. I don't know. Nobody wants to fund that. But then a lot of people also don't want to sign up to go fight either.
Correct.
Recruitment numbers are low. Just today, they're like raised the age limit to like 42 years old. I mean,
they say only 23% of the new generation men are even qualified to be able to make it. I don't know why.
And you ain't drafting me, I promise you that.
You know, that's something I didn't even know. They literally raised the age limit.
I don't think he actually thinks that bin Laden was the cause. He fought for this country. You know, his mind is a little clearer than that.
Yeah, 42.
42 years old.
42 years old.
Today.
Could you imagine?
And he still got a disassociation from certain beliefs that he got. He's not perfect.
Imagine being a 42-year-old dude. Come on. My back hurts, bro. Come on.
Exactly. Your back hurts, your knees are hurting,
Yeah.
and you got to go through basic training.
Yeah. What's 18-year-old
gotta be
kids? It
kidding
ain't
me.
happening. It ain't happening.
Oh man, I didn't know that at all.
Yeah.
But I did just see a report the other day where they said that they're about to start drafting more women.
They literally can't read or write. Well, I have heard that at an average, they're at like a 4th grade level. I didn't know if that was any truth to that, but okay.
Like
Really?
literally drafted.
Really?
So yeah, this is where I am right now. It's crazy. But you just mentioned oil and natural resources. Brings me to the straight
First of
of
all,
home
this fossil fuel idea that things are running out, like the earth was going to stop making oil, is a crazy idea in the first place.
use. They are meaning Iran. They've pretty much shut that down.
Yeah.
You know, that is the passageway for at least 20% of the world's oil.
Yeah.
It gets through that body of water. They've shut it down. They've been aggressive toward any boats that they deem as hostile.
Mm-hmm.
And Trump, he called on NATO to come in and help, get this straight back open.
Well, this is all this oil thing is entertainment purposes only. YouTube, I don't know what I'm talking about. Don't kill me. But if you look at the numbers of oil that came in this year and the oil that came in last year, more oil came in this year by like 1,000. So the numbers are the same. This is all this propaganda. And yeah, narratives, entertainment purposes only. But just go look at the statistics of oil being maneuvered.
And NATO was like, doo-doo-doo.
Yep.
Like, we ain't getting in this joint.
Yep. Can you
Did
blame
you
them,
expect that reaction from NATO?
Can you blame them? I can't. You can't blame. Well, go back to in the beginning when Trump was. I don't even think he wants to all not even be a part of NATO. But the minute
Correct.
you need help, it's like, all right, I need some help now, guys. Come help me out. They're like, nah, fuck that. I don't even think we should be a part. We're like the biggest contributor financially to NATO. I don't think we should even be a part of it. And then in return, you get nothing out of it. NATO ain't going to help do shit. But if I were in the other...
I really believe, what is the tailspin? I looked at the numbers myself with my own eyes. It was 116,000 to 115,000 last year.
Our allies or whatever, in their shoes, I don't think I would help out either. Like, what's the point?
Import to export.
What's the point? I don't have to know. No. The United States of America and Israel, that's y'all.
But fossil fuel, even the name, was funded by the Rothschilds. Entertainment purposes only.
Shit. Are the United States...
Fossil fuel is not even a thing.
States of Israel, that's y'all shit. France, Switzerland, whatever. The coalition, they're like, fuck that. I'll be in the same boat. I'm not gaining anything out of it. I'm not gaining...
Google importer and exporter numbers, and you're going to get the same numbers I just told you.
And nothing.
It's interesting because when Trump, he asked for their help. a few countries was like, nah, we're not getting dragged into an ongoing war. They were very, very vocal and very clear about that. Trump did what he typically does. He went on Truth Social and he posted, without the US, NATO is a paper tiger.
Ooh.
Like literally.
Yeah.
He put that out there to the world. They don't want to help us open the strait. They're cowards. He says that and nobody responds. They're just like, yo, we don't even hear you. We don't see you. We're not signed up to Truth Social. So they were vocal that they weren't going to get in this thing.
Yeah.
But when he called them out for not getting in it, not one country even replied.
I don't think I would either, though. Why entertain it? Why entertain the bullshit? You know, he's only going to talk shit about you anyways. He's already been talking shit about you. Why respond? Let the dude talk. Go fight your war. Be more in debt. We're already, $36 trillion in debt? And here we are trying to fund a whole new war campaign.
Paying $1 trillion in taxes a year also on that. Don't forget that.
And it benefits the average American citizen 0%.
In interest, paying $1 trillion on interest on that.
Like your 401k ain't going to go up. If anything, it's going to go down. What do we want? Like another 2008 recession? What are we looking for? We don't gain anything from it. But hey, if that's how you want to destroy your own country from within, go ahead and knock that out. Go ahead and do another military campaign for the next 20-something years. But if I'm France or anybody else for that matter, why would I want to get involved in that? Nigga, we're broke. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to be broker. I'm already fucked up. My pockets is already looking dumb.
No, I mean, truth be told, the more I think about this, maybe this war won't drag on for another 10 months. And I'll tell you why. The midterms are right around the corner.
I don't think he cares about the midterms at this point. He can't get reelected.
Yeah, but he doesn't want to lose that power. He doesn't want that base to lose power. Everything that he has put into place, you know, if everybody crosses that aisle and it, you know, swings the other way, the power is gone, at least for another few years.
Yeah.
So behind every war, it's politics as usual. You know that. The more I think about it, you know, he may not be able to afford staying over.
Be asking for $200 billion. Got it.
Because gas prices have risen at least $1.
Yeah.
At least $1.
Yeah. Yep.
Since this war started. We're only 4 weeks into it. You know, food prices are literally through the roof.
Yeah.
People are scared. People don't know how they're going to pay their bills.
Not the calcium cash.
At the end of the day, you know, people, they're going to have the final say so in this. You know, and during those midterms, I just
I don't know if the people have any
don't
say,
know
if the people have any say in anything.
that he or this administration can afford to have this war go on for much longer at all. Maybe that's why he called NATO in, because I need to end this thing.
I mean, according to those fake polls that we talked about, you know, on CNN, they just had a poll and allegedly
approval,
like
right?
100% of the MAGA fan base, Trump base or whatever, like supports him 100%, 100% of whatever the fuck that is. 100% of MAGA like supports what he's doing right now. I mean, if the polls are anything that's real and he believes them, which I'm sure he loves the polls or whatever when it talks about him like that, he has nothing to lose. I think that they're going to keep putting out these fake numbers and lying to him.
Well, Trump advocated for people to buy from Russia, buy oil from Russia. That literally came out of our president's mouth. So who knows what's going on? I'll drop a conspiracy theory compilation and non-mainstream news compilation every day at 1 p.m. Keep y'all updated.
So he does continue on with this campaign, military occupation. But then again,
this show is called Intellectual Street Thoughts. This is episode 133.
The voter doesn't matter to Trump. I'm telling you, it's that other country that's controlling him. He has no seat. The American people don't have a say so. If we did, we probably wouldn't even be here in the first place. It's not about what the average American citizen wants. It's about what another country wants and benefits.
Do I think what is real?
And if they can use us like a puppet to go bomb a different country, that's exactly what we're going to do. They get money. They get money from it. Like they get big money from this. No politician in a war.
Definitely wish he would go to a different platform to get a different array of questions. And I don't really agree with the ideology of the interviewer or his knowledge.
War goes broke. They only get richer.
There you go.
They only get richer. So by continuing this, it's only fulfilling their pockets. Yeah, we're going to hurt from it, but they're making bank.
No, I mean, that's so true. It really is across the board. They're getting richer. And we do know Benjamin Netanyahu, this has been
watch your mouth.
His dream.
Yo, his wet dream.
Years.
Yeah. This is his wet dream.
And he's finally seeing that dream become a reality.
Right.
And but again, I have to believe in self-preservation. That's the first law of the land.
Mm-hmm.
On one hand, yes, the politicians and the Trump family is getting richer.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I appreciate you for joining the community. Echo Bullies, Keno Canada. We're the global community. We got perspective from everywhere. We ain't always going to agree. We're going to have the conversation.
Know that to be a fact. But if they lose this stronghold, if that base starts to waver and they show up strong for the other side in these midterms, I don't know.
See, I don't like how he keeps putting everything in on the political, like the politic, entertainment, theater. All that shit is, you feel me?
That the last, Trump was in office in 2016 to 2020.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
He comes back in 2024. I don't know that it would have been worth it, man. I don't know.
You think it's going to be that the midterms are that important to him right now?
I do.
Really?
I do. I think it's that important. Yeah, absolutely. I think it's that important. It's beyond just the MAGA base. It's
why? Why is it important? I don't understand.
Entire Republican base. It's I do.
I don't think the
for sure has been lying. One day he said we won. The next day he said we talking. The next day.
Average Republicans going to waver for their support, though. I don't think they would flip sides. No. There's too much hate on both sides to want to flip. There's too much hate on both. I'm not going to. One side hates the other side so much that there's no way they could fathom going over to that side or supporting the other side. There's just no way. I think they're going to stay loyal to the game like a true gang member would, and they're going to ride it out that way to the death, till death do us part.
Yeah, this is one of those interesting conversations because I think you're grossly underestimating self-preservation.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I could be. Yeah.
People's pockets are hurting right now, and when your pockets start hurt, I don't care what side you on. You going on this? Let's just keep it real. How many Democrats do we know? How many independents that we know went to the other side and voted for this administration because
Trump's a grifter? Well, anybody in that presidential position now is almost a grifter. It's not really their choice of what goes on. Entertainment purposes only.
Because when Trump was president, everybody had money in the bank.
Yeah.
It was as simple as that. It
would be a dull world if everybody agreed, for sure. You don't even agree with your best friend on everything.
You would see interviews from everybody.
Yeah.
And the common through line was, when Trump was in office, I had money.
Yeah.
When Biden took office, the well dried up.
Yeah.
So,
yeah. I mean, hey, if Iran is true to their word and they pump up those gas prices to like $200 a barrel, then yeah, it might be a little bit more. We're going to do more than just vote. I think the average person is going to do a lot more than just putting it on the ballot. $200 a barrel, you paying $6, $7, $8, $10 for a gallon of gas. Yeah, niggas going to start throwing hands on the street. That's
we're in Cali. We had that $6, $7 for sure.
That's what I think.
no, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's when you're going to see the average person hitting the streets.
Yeah.
You know, it's a fine line between somebody who walks that straight and narrow.
Jake, what's the deal? What's going on? Welcome to the Global Mafia.
And you turn it into a criminal. All you got to do is shake up their economics.
Yep.
It's as simple as that.
Yeah.
So
you can make more money on the street than you can at a 9 to 5. I get 100%.
You know, people right now, they're just not able to pay their bills, man. They're not. You're seeing more and more young people who are living at home with their parents until they're damn near old people. They can't afford to move out.
Yeah, the cost of
homes. And if they do move out, they got 3, 4, 5 roommates.
Yeah, that's fucked up. That's fucked up. That's wild when you think about it, though. Like the average young generation right now, the younger generation, like for the most part, you won't be able to afford a home. You won't be. You don't get $1 million saved up. Something. Nah. That 10%, 20% down payment. You ain't moving like that.
It would be nice for everybody to work together because we got a common goal. We all just want to be straight and live cool, raise our kids, the regular shit.
Not on $7.25, $8, $9 an hour, you're not. No. You have no choice but to stay at home with mom. But I don't think you can't vote your way out of shit like that.
You cannot vote your way out of shit like that.
I don't care who's in office.
I think they're going to hit the streets, man.
Hey.
I think it's just that simple, man.
Yeah, I just said, what's up, Jake? What's going on?
That war you've been talking about is closer than we think.
Deep down, there's a large demographic within America.
8 billion versus 3,000. So basically 99% versus the 1.
That wants a civil war to happen. 100% believe that.
You think Don Jr. run Kalshi? That's crazy.
And that's it's all about sides, man. The right one, the left one, it's about sides. And I think that there's a side, maybe both sides, but there's a
minimum wages are for living off of, I don't know, living off what?
Large number of people out there that I think they really want a civil war. However they think that's gonna, look. Oh yeah. Yeah.
That civil war?
Oh, it's all good, loved one. We a community family. Yeah, we don't be tripping off shit like that over here. I drop a video every day. We just try to bring each other up, loved one. Shout out to you, Jake.
Oh. Yep.
It's right here.
Yep, I believe so, 100%. I'm telling you, by 2030, if we haven't seen some type of stupidity in the streets, hey, that's a good thing, but I don't see us making it that far. You got people, the power grid might get cut off by then. We might get our power grid attacked. And I'm pretty sure that's on one of our enemies' game plan, playbook.
Well, it's on the Illuminati card game, so it's coming.
Hit us where it hurts. Hit those pockets and hit the electricity, hit the power grid. Oh, we're fucked. We're fucked. Ain't no coming back from that.
When you think
Dr. Z 420, that's gonna take us coming together though, no matter what race, creed, whatever.
Think about it.
I agree though.
Economically, people can't afford. They're working, they're trying to do the right thing, and they can't afford the basic necessities of life. That's one thing. But we're also dealing with AI that is getting smarter and more prevalent every day.
Facts.
People are losing, take economics out of it.
Yeah.
People are losing jobs left and right to AI.
But it is going to create new jobs, though. Somebody got to work at these data centers.
And then I'm watching the rise of robots. Like, it's insanity, these robots and what they can do.
Yep.
And how intelligent, the hardware of the robot mixed with the software of the AI. I mean, the world is changing right before our eyes, and I just think that people are going to be they're going to be in a desperate struggle just for basic survival. That's
just to live, exactly, just to live. I just saw this morning, Melania Trump, she was walking out with some fucking robot, like one of those, I think it might have been like a Tesla bot. I don't know what the fuck it was, but these little robots and shit. I think we can't put the cat back in the bag, though. And even Elon Musk, he warned us about it. Like AI is it's not going to be a good thing. It looked good in the beginning for some people because, hey, I don't have to think. And we got a lot of lazy people in the world, especially this country. There's a lot of lazy people who don't want to think, don't want to use their minds. And AI was appealing. It looks good, but now it's starting to come after your jobs. Now it's starting to control your life. Yeah, you can't put it back in the bag now.
Can't put the toothpaste back in, but AI been around since 1950. So it's just all of this is a play. What direction? I'm not sure. Elon is a part of the cabal of, yeah, I agree. Shout out to Jake for joining the Global Mafia. I drop a conspiracy theory compilation every day. Non-mainstream media news is trying to keep us informed.
It's kind of too late for that. Now we just got to ride this pony till fucking the legs fall off or something. Or we fall off. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the world is changing right before our eyes, and, going to war just ain't helping it.
No,
It's as simple as that.
Yep.
Right now, Trump, he's discussing with his council whether he should take over Carg Island. Are you familiar with Carg Island?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a major oil export hub that's about 20 miles off the coast of Iran.
Mm-hmm.
So his thought is, y'all want to play with the strait? I'm just going to take out Carg Island and make y'all open this thing back up.
Are we talking about a people who don't really give a fuck, though? They could self-sabotage and just start bombing their own oil fields, in, other countries, which they already have been doing, but they could really self-sabotage and fuck the whole game up. It'd be like their own, like a little kamikaze, just self-destruct, and then everybody's got to pay for it. I just don't think they really care. And those people don't think the way the average American. You can't wrap your head around it. Like I've had to, when I was in Iraq, there was a large, fairly significant influx of like Iranian foreign fighters. And you hit a target and you're like, man, these motherfuckers, they come to play. They're not scared to die. I tell you that. And the whole
because it aligns with their religion. That's why. Getting rid of 1,000 jobs for a few hundred are good for society. The Reaper's a badass. He's for sure one of the baddest.
Like,
but I heard it's going to create more than a few thousand jobs, though.
The martyrdom and, what they believe in, that whole faith system, they don't give a shit. They'll blow up the whole fucking thing if they have to.
They can incite jihad, which is shit. They just die for their religion. It is what it is.
They make everybody pay. They don't care about the oil money like that when it comes to their faith and religion. Anything to destroy the infidel, however they can reach us. They don't have to, fly over here. They can't, bomb us. Sleeper cells, allegedly, they could inflict some damage. But if you want to really hurt the infidel or the American people or whoever's fighting alongside them, sabotage the whole thing. End it all. Like, fuck the oil. You ain't nobody getting shit. $200 a barrel, raise that up.
Everybody double tap that screen. Let's get to 50 likes real quick. Yeah, that's a tricky situation, Buff. That's a tricky situation to talk about on YouTube.
Yeah. People gonna be out here selling their wisdom teeth for a fucking gallon of gas after a while.
Shout out to Mustang. You missed the army. What you missed the camaraderie. What you miss about it, bro?
Oh my God, man. I mean, the stuff that you say, it sounds, I mean, it sounds like, yo, that'll never happen, but we're right there.
Yeah, we're right on the,
we're legit right there. Yep. We're on the cusp.
Yep. And when people start realizing, hey, I got 2 kidneys. I really only need one. Motherfuckers gonna start selling some shit on the black market. Yeah, like, hey, what can I get for a kidney? I really don't even need a pinky toe. You know, what the fuck is that for? I need to make some money. I'm gonna start bagging it up.
Like what you're saying is sound far-fetched and it's comedic and it's funny, but this is so damn real what you're saying.
Yeah,
like we are right.
Welcome to the Global Mafia Mustang. We just share information. I drop a compilations theory. Compilation video of conspiracy theories and non-mainstream media every day. They're trying to keep us tapped in.
Right there.
Yeah, if you can't provide for your family, oh yeah. You can't provide for your family and there's no end in sight. I'm telling you, we are not too far away from people, you know, selling bags of toes. We're not too far fucking away. I can't put gas in my car. I can't put food on the table. I got 10 toes, nigga. I mean, what do I really need?
The USA is not the only superpower anymore. It's still a superpower. It ain't lost all this clout. Because we got one hell of an army. Shout out to the soldiers.
Oh my goodness.
Hey, if girls can sell feet pics.
Although I don't agree with it, you feel me? Gotta do what we gotta do. Men only respect violence.
For money, I could sell a toe. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure there's a market somewhere for a fucking toe. Let me get 20.
Nah, you right.
Let me get 20.
Nah, you got women on OnlyFans getting rich, literally just showing their feet. Yeah. So there gotta be a market for it.
There's gotta be a market for me to sell.
So that's why I don't like the interviews. I don't like them, but if it was a different interviewer, like he'll be asked some more intellectual questions, expand the conversation.
A toe, you know, do something. I gotta put gas in the car. I gotta eat.
We did this to ourselves, allowing corporations to be in control. I think the system did exactly what it was supposed to do. He for sure know what he's talking about, and he put his life on the line for it. He put his life on the line for it. He put his life where his mouth is. So you can't really go against that.
Paying
$100 you don't have to agree with it, but I respect his ideology for sure.
For a state.
The discipline.
Oh man.
Everything it takes to be who he is, for sure.
And but to your point, the United States, they sent over a 15-point plan, peace plan.
Yep.
You know, and pretty much Iran rejected the ceasefire offer.
Yeah.
Well, they swapped out his security the day before, Buff, but that's a whole different conversation. Entertainment purposes only, YouTube.
No, off rip. Like, this ain't gonna work.
This ain't happening. Nah. Imagine like staying up all night preparing a 15 or whatever, staying up for weeks on end.
The higher in rank, the more information you're privy to. I agree. That's why I feel like the commander who went missing, that was an extraction. You feel me? Like, hold on, we got to get you to a safe place real quick.
And you think
entertainment purposes only.
You got it. And it's just like, nah, I'm good. Nah. But I don't think it was for the whole 5-day peace deal. I don't like when Trump has said 48 hours before he starts like fucking shit up, right? And right at the hour mark, like 20-something hour mark, we had less than a day. And he's like, no, I'm gonna give it 5 days. You know, we're not gonna hit you.
Hey, you know what, MQM? That's solid. For sure. We on the journey with you. Keep us updated.
Your, refineries or whatever the fuck. We're not gonna hit it no more. I think that those 5 days were just to get pieces in place.
This is America's last stand. I agree with you on that. For sure. It's make or break time for the corporation.
They have no intent of like a ceasefire at all. It was just to get the pieces in place, to get the troops ready to take over, the island or try to fucking situate the Strait of Hormuz. I just don't think it's going to happen the way we are picturing it. I don't think so. We got too many people in uniform on TikTok trying to get rich on TikTok than they are concerned about fighting the fucking war. It's a different generation. It's not the generation that of war fight.
I don't know about SpaceX going public, but I know allegedly the Artemis mission then took off on live stream on his journey to the moon. I'm gonna cover that on my conspiracy theory compilation tomorrow. I'm gonna grab some videos and go get some information on it.
Fighters that when I was in, it's been a while, since we've had that caliber. I just think that, I don't know. We're in a different military now, and it's a different war. There's so many other things you have to worry about. The drone warfare. There's so much shit you got to worry about. It's not like when I was in. It's a different battle. And we haven't fought that battle yet. Everything's going to be like brand new. Like when we went to Vietnam, we were still fighting conventional ass, fighting tactics, and you go into the jungle facing guerrilla warfare. It's going to be a lot like that. It's a different beast, different war. Are we prepared for it? I don't know. We're going to find out here soon, though, I think.
Yeah, we definitely will. It's interesting because at one point, Trump gave a press conference and he was saying, there's nobody to talk to.
Right.
We're trying to talk to these guys and
they're all dead.
They're all dead.
Yeah.
The leadership is dead. The backup leadership, they're dead.
Yep.
The ones that they had on deck after them, they're dead. There's nobody to talk to. And by the way, I like it like that.
Yeah.
This is his words.
Yeah.
But then I want to say it's 24, 48 hours later, he comes out and says, hey, we're the talks are going really great.
Yeah. Yep. Like, who the fuck are you talking to?
That's my, like, who is he?
And then he said, not only that, he said that when the reporter asked, well, who are you talking to? Well, we're talking, I can't tell you, basically. I can't tell you, because if I tell you, then they might end up dead. I'm like,
real men, good leaders. I can see that. Real men, good leaders. I can see that for sure. I can see that. And stand down, putting each other's life on the line for each other. There got to be a different level of camaraderie for sure.
Who the fuck's gonna kill him? It's good. The reporters are not going to be like, oh, we found out who Trump's talking to. Let's go over there and kill him. No, that's not how that shit works. He might be talking to a 12-year-old on fucking Roblox for all we know. We don't know who he's talking to. Who are you talking to? That should scare a lot of people. Like, dude, 24 hours, 48 hours prior to that, ain't nobody to talk to. And then literally, in that same breath, before he had a chance to fart, he's like, oh yeah, we're talking to people over there and shit's looking good. Nah. But then you can go look at Iran's side and they're like, bro, we ain't talking to fucking nobody. He's lying to you. Somebody's fucking lying. I mean, I don't care who you believe, but you have to logically, somebody's fucking lying. Somebody's fucking lying. They're putting out a lot of propaganda. They're making little Lego videos of Trump and shit. And then we're fucking spewing our own propaganda.
BZ, shout out to you, loved one. Appreciate you for tapping in. Mafia member for sure.
He's saying we're talking to someone. Iran's like, the fuck we are? We want to ride this shit out to the end. And he's like, no, we're really close to a peace agreement, but I'm gonna need 200 billion and some troops. But we're real close though to a peace agreement. And Iran said, no, I woke up, I chose violence. There is no peace. I only want war. We're dealing with that mentality. I only want war. Fuck peace.
I don't think you could trust either one, but I get what you're saying though.
And then none of it makes sense. You can't make peace if these people were as bad as we say they were. And they've been killing Americans for 47 fucking whatever the fuck. You can't make a deal with these people. I also thought we don't negotiate with terrorists. I thought that was like our number one rule. Yet here we are trying to allegedly create peace and have peace talks with a terrorist regime, shit doesn't add up to me. We don't negotiate with terrorists, but I'm out to hit up the Ayatollah or whoever the fuck, the 13-year-old Iranian kid on Roblox and try to get a peace deal. Ain't no fucking peace. They hate us, allegedly, right? What the fuck? None of
to B1000, we don't know really what's going on.
this shit makes sense. We're being led by toddlers.
Oh my God. Oh my goodness. You know,
you could not agree with him, Barry, but calling him a goofy, he's the reason why you're able to be on your phone freely right now. So I wouldn't just say all that.
It's interesting because you have again and again said that this is a very, very different type of enemy.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
dead homies. There go my top mile in the building.
They're not with it.
Mm-hmm.
They want the fight,
mm-hmm.
and they've been preparing for this fight.
America, the corporation, for sure is not in favor of the people. Entertainment purposes only.
For decades.
Mm-hmm.
So when we send that 15-point peace plan, of course, they reject it,
mm-hmm.
and they come back with a list of conditions themselves. Like, I thought we just obliterated half of that country.
Yep.
And for them to be like, nah, like, there's no peace. What are you talking about? Like, as a matter of fact, I got some conditions.
Yeah.
And I just want to read a couple of their conditions off to you, because it just goes to the point of the type of enemy that they are. And you keep alluding to that same.
Barry is one of them rage baiters that be trying to collect loose off the internet.
In fact, so they came back with about 5 different conditions that they would agree to end this war. Number one, a complete halt to the aggression and assassinations by the enemy, which is us in Israel.
Mm-hmm.
The establishment of a concrete mechanism to ensure that the war is not reimposed on the Islamic Republic. This third one, which we know is a clear non-starter, they want to be guaranteed and clearly defined. They want a guaranteed and clearly defined payment of war damages and reparations. So all of the damages from the strikes that we've been doing in the last 4 weeks, we want it laid out exactly how y'all are going to pay us back. They want a conclusion of the war across all fronts and for all resistance groups involved throughout the region. And lastly, which could never happen, I can't see it happening, they want to exercise sovereignty over the Strait of Hormuz.
But it's definitely a corporation, and we definitely are on the stock market every day.
And it'll remain Iran's natural and legal right. And they want guarantees that they control this for all time, which essentially means they want control and they want to be able to charge ships for the passage through the strait.
Nah, they ain't happening. And Trump already said with the bullet point number 5, he already said he wants to take control of that. He's like, maybe me and me. That's who's going to control the strait.
No. To Trump's point, Trump said, I'd be willing to do it jointly with me and the Ayatollah. So as long as he's in it, he's like, I'll do it with the new Ayatollah.
That ain't going to happen. And if they want the whole reparations thing, like, niggas can't even get reparations in America. You know what I mean? We ain't paying fucking reparations to them. And like, we bombed their school.
Yeah, you can kick back, rest your fingers, Barry. It'll be all right.
And did all this shit. There is no peace. You can't. If you blew up my child's school and killed my child, like, there is no peace to be made. You can't talk your way out of that. I got to get it back in blood or until I die.
Shout out to my mods. Y'all my dogs.
You can't fault them for being like that. If you've already killed innocent people on my land in a war we didn't start, we didn't want. Yeah, it's kind of hard to backtrack on that. So when it comes to that and mix that with their faith and what they believe in and how they practice and how they worship, that mix.
That's the key right there, mixing it with their faith. It's tied in there to their religion to go all out for their country. Yeah.
All into it, there is no peace. There is none.
They believe they're going to die and get like 200 virgins in heaven or something like that. That's, yeah.
Well, I think that they're in this for the long haul. And those are the type of people I'm talking about. You can nuke that spot, but if there's one of them left, if there's one Iranian left, they're going to be Iranian to the day they die, proud of it.
And he know because he done walked in the soil and he done took them lives and seen them take their last breath. Shout out to Manny for subbing up and joining the Global Mafia. I drop a compilation of conspiracy theories every day and non-mainstream media news, keeping us tapped in, bro. Shout out to you, loved one.
And they're going to want blood too. That'd be he'll strap on a bomb or some shit to do and inflict as much pain or damage as he possibly can. We're dealing with like not weird people. We're just dealing with the people who don't quit. American
Mustang, you think we in a 1,000-year thing? You think we've been told this is astray?
Aren't used to that. They've been punched and these people have been fighting for a while. They know about violence. They know about
72 virgins. All right, shout out to you, bro. Right on for the right information.
War, and they have proxies all over the place. Nah, ain't no end. I don't see it in this sight. There's no peace between us. No. America has a hard time having peace with anybody in the Middle East. We preach for it, but America ain't trying to look for peace in the Middle East. We're trying to take control of the Middle East because somebody else, another country, wants to control the Middle East. So that means, associate by affiliation, we got to be involved too. We just want to take, complete control over the Middle East because they have one of the greatest resources known to man at this time.
No, it's literally in their faith. They can call for jihad for sure. Faith is when you want to stop fighting. I don't know if you don't believe their religion. I don't know if you could speak on that, Echo. I ain't gonna lie.
And that's oil.
They probably got a different mindset and see shit different.
Correct. 100% correct. Switch topics with me for a second.
Mm-hmm.
That's propaganda. I don't know.
Airports.
Mm-hmm.
You been on a flight lately?
Yes, sir. Yep.
Okay.
What's not propaganda is the 6-year-old groomed and then marrying her at 9. That's not propaganda.
How long was? I mean, there are record-breaking lines.
Yeah, I seen some
going
for like
into
3
the
hours
airports right now.
Seen some for like 3 hours.
Now, Kevin, you getting into some topics that I can't really speak on, but you in the right direction for sure. Shout out to you.
Luckily, like in San Antonio, it's a smaller airport. You might 30-minute wait, 15 to 30-minute wait, but I've seen them for like 3 hours.
There was this viral video that went across the internet, and I believe it was out of Austin. People were literally online for 6 hours.
Shit.
And this is across the country. 6 hours. At this point, they're telling you show up 3 hours at least to the airport for your flight.
Ain't happening. No.
My opinion, I just think they're making it to where they don't want people to travel. But
I'll just fucking walk. I'm good. I'm good.
We're experiencing another partial government shutdown.
Mm-hmm.
It's been nearly 6 weeks now.
Damn, it has been. Yeah.
Yeah, nearly 6 weeks.
Jeez.
And TSA officials have not been paid.
Mm-hmm.
So can you imagine having a job? You're going into work faithfully every day, and for 6 straight weeks.
That's cool, Bally, for sure. You could believe that. They got some weight, though. They hold some power. Money is power. Mind manipulation is power. Propaganda is power. There's still people who watch ABC and NBC News and CBS and shit like that. So, yeah.
I mean, as hard as things are to begin with, even if you were getting paid, I'm only barely scraping to get by.
Mm-hmm.
But now you haven't seen a paycheck for 6 straight weeks?
Ain't happening. That takes a different type of person. I mean, that's a different level of dedication and slavery.
TSA need to get the bread for sure. Yeah, they don't have no dog in the fight. They should not be getting paid. Shout out to the ones that still going to work.
Yeah, it's basically
not getting paid in 6 weeks is wild.
Slavery at that point. You working for free? No, that's not how it's supposed to work, period. I need to get paid. I'm fucking working a bit. I'm about to go flip burgers or something. But I can't be without a paycheck for 6 weeks at a job that I really don't want to be at. Touching people I don't want to touch.
That's crazy.
Fuck that. No.
Crazy. Shout out to anybody who still do that. Your mindset is different. But I respect it because you still want to have your job whenever it do get back, I guess.
I mean, that's how many of them feel.
But I'm also like, I remember a time before there was TSA, you know, and TSA hadn't stopped really any terrorists. They haven't stopped anything. I don't even think we fucking need TSA. I hate having to take off my shoes. I hate having to get fucking naked and touch with the back of some dude's hand that I don't even fucking know. Like, oh, it's the back of my hand. I'm just gonna touch your dick for a little bit. Nah, I'm good. I'm good.
Miss Lady, they getting paid plus back pay? What you mean? I mean, I know what back pay means, but so are you telling us this is propaganda, that information isn't true?
Anywhere else that's considered, you know.
Manny Tex, he part of the truth seekers, he part of the wake up. Shout out to you.
But it's good when the TSA does it. You can get rid of the TSA. Fuck that. I don't even need them. No.
Well, here's the deal. I mean,
the concept of one being put in the toilet, I don't know about that because when I have heard of people traveling over there, the concepts hold up to what, you know what I'm saying? But we can have different opinions.
In the last 6 weeks, over 400 TSA workers have quit.
That's it?
Straight up said, I'm done.
Only 400?
Just think of it like saving your money. Okay, I mean, if you're getting back paid, then for sure. If that's a for sure thing, then I can understand.
I thought for at least 4,000.
But not, you do have to get to work though. So it would depend on how you manage your funds. Because if you can't get to work, then yeah.
No.
Shit.
At this point, it's 400. But those are the ones that actually turned in their resignations.
Okay.
Many of them just ain't coming to work.
Good.
They haven't quit. They just are home. They're working a second job and like, yo, call me when this is over.
Yep. I'd be in the same boat. I would be in the same boat. I would try not to be in that boat to begin with. Like, I don't want to be a TSA toucher. I don't want none of that. TSA stands for tits, slits, and ass. I ain't trying to touch none of that.
You know, the solution President Trump and his administration came up with is to send in.
Why you think the ABC agency is going to be gone? What make you think that? They've been here as long as this corporation been around.
ICE. You know, for all of the TSA workers that are not showing up to work, right now we have more than enough ICE agents. And we're going to send them in there. They're going to fill in until this partial government shutdown is up. What is your thought?
Are they currently getting paid like right now? Did they get their check on Friday?
It's about ICE being at the airports.
I think that shit's weird. I think it's weird. Like, you didn't train for that job. You didn't train for it. I think it's more just of a
For sure, veteran observer.
Presence, because what are they doing? You know, are they conducting the pat downs? Like, what are they doing other than like patrolling the airport? What's the point of having, you know, immigration control?
Yes, they did, not getting paid. You said that. You said that. Did you make a new account, Barry? You must really. I'm not mad at you, bro. Make sure you hit that like button again. Been through hell with friends and family. Call it crazy or delusional. Now all the BS. Well, it was true the whole time. It ain't coming true. It's been true.
At an airport to like facilitate the security of an airport. I don't know. That shit's weird to me. Like, how are you weren't trained as a TSA agent or officer, whatever you call them, porta potty guard.
That's hella funny.
And all of a sudden you bring in the law enforcement
MQM, that's hella funny.
To take over that job. I don't know. I don't really feel, I think it's a waste of manpower. I think it could have been used, if you're going to use ICE, have them go do what they were fucking doing prior to that. They just got like a big increase in budget. That's how you spend them? I don't know. I don't see how it's like helping. But if you want to get,
here's a crazy thing, Nick.
What's that?
Here's a crazy thing. They are filling in for TSA, but they're still ICE agents.
Mm-hmm.
And what I mean by that,
what's not that hard,
is there's been a couple of, and I tread lightly on this word, illegals, because there's been a lot of people who have been picked up who have not been illegal, but there's been a couple of illegals who have been arrested at the airport since ICE started filling in.
Maybe that was the point to begin with. Didn't the guy,
TSA work? I mean,
the head of ICE at one point.
What was the difficulty got to do with anything?
He just retired. He had a plan to like get 100 million people or some shit like that, some weird number.
I have no idea.
Yeah, I think he had a plan. He said he had a plan prior to his like retirement to facilitate like the export of like 100 million illegals or some shit like that. Some weird number. Maybe it's like this is the plan to begin with. If you want to start catching the illegals or people who ain't supposed to be here, it's probably where I would start. Fuck a Home Depot, go to the airport. Probably a lot of people who probably shouldn't be here are allegedly not supposed to be here. But I got my own beliefs on that.
You can fly? I didn't know that.
Yeah, I think that all things considered, first and foremost, and I say this in all sincerity, my heart goes out to these TSA workers and all of the government workers that are being affected by this partial government shutdown. This is something that never should have happened.
But it's gonna keep happening. We have to keep going through this government shutdown threat. It feels like every few months. And to get funding, like we're already broke. I think it's gonna keep happening. Like the country's broke.
Here's the crazy thing. If my memory serves me correct, the last government shutdown prior to Trump taking office was the last time Trump was in office.
That's right.
I almost think all electronics are used by like a weapon for sure. They are restructuring their grid.
Yep.
So yeah, these things feel like they happen every couple of months, but it seems like it's only during his administration.
Where are we getting the money from, though? Like I said, we're a broke country. I think these government shutdowns are going to continue to happen. You can't keep funding a government we keep printing money, and that's just going to cause like a higher inflation. But I don't know. I think we're between a rock and a hard place as a country. We're trying to cushion this economic collapse that's about to inevitably happen at this point. We're just trying to cushion the fall, but I think we're in for one, 100%. I think we're going to hit another little recession. We're already in one. They just haven't admitted it to us yet. They're still pissing on us, telling us it's rain, but I think we're already in a recession. But we're just trying to cushion the fall a little bit.
I mean, that's what it feels like. It definitely feels like we're in a recession, but if we're not in one, we're heading toward one.
Oh yeah, and it's going to be worse than
Government is definitely here to govern your mental. You do have to know that and protect your energy. I drop a non-mainstream media news and conspiracy theory compilation every day at 1 p.m. Make sure y'all check them out. I drop one today for sure, keeping everybody informed with the latest, what they not going to show you.
Worse than a recession. I think, yeah, it's going to, if we're in one now, then what's about to come, it's going to be worse than what we felt in 2008. Might start feeling like the 1920s.
But again, I have to bring this up because it's the elephant, it's the 800-pound gorilla in the room, man. This is what Trump ran on. You know, I'm going to bring prices down. I'm going to make America great again. I'm going to put money back in your pocket.
Damn.
It's the exact opposite.
Okay.
Lorraine, I feel you. Tori G, what's the deal? Shout out to you, Mafia member. What do you think about all these sea trails in the sky? They obviously don't want us to see something. They don't want us getting the downloads from the sun. It's a whole bunch of reasons, entertainment purposes only.
Everything he promised.
Thank you. So based on his track record thus far, that's why I go back to the whole like 4 to 6 weeks on the war thing. Why believe that?
Well, every selected one is compromised, I believe, in my opinion. I mean, they only had a job for 4 years. There's people who will be working in that house for 30, 40 years. So why would they be privy or have a whole bunch of control? That don't even make sense, in my opinion.
Everything else has already been bullshit. So why believe him now and this war is only going to last? That's what he's telling the American people. That's what he's running on. He ran on, you're right, he ran on more money in your pocket, lower gas prices, you'll be able to afford bread, all this and that. But that turned out to all not happen, not come out to be true. But somehow he still has a base, whatever that base is. I think at this point, like, you got to start looking at some people like, man, is this like a cult following or some shit? It kind of feels like that way at some point when you're so loyal to an individual, they can keep lying to you. You still are sunken financially, but you still support because you have so much hate for this other party, this other group. It's weird. It's a weird, as an adult at that, that's weird behavior to have.
That I agree with, Reaper. I'm gonna keep it 1,000. I agree with that, Reaper. Left wing, right wing, same birds. You feel me?
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it really is. But again, I feel for the American people. I do. You know, all of us. The rich are getting richer. I mean, even the rich are taking a hit right now. The stock market has been in turmoil. I mean, it's been a seesaw.
Yeah,
it's went up over 1,000 points last week, but for the most part, it's been down. It have little peaks here and there, but everyone's affected.
Pam Bondi was just celebrating because it was over 50,000.
Yeah.
That shit fucking went away quick.
Went away literally quick.
Yeah.
But as long as these oil prices are going up, nah, everybody's taking a hit.
Yeah.
In the middle of it all,
the rich, I don't think that they're really affected by it that much because they know how to move money. They know they have the insider information on what stocks to buy. The average American who invests into the stock market, which is not that, percentage-wise, not that much, but mainly it's like people's retirement funds and 401ks that are taking the hit. The rich just short the stock. They benefit from that. It goes down, they still get paid. It goes up, they know what to invest in. Get some Raytheon stock, get some Boeing stock, some Lockheed Martin stock.
Oh, he's speaking now. Shout out to the Reaper. Okay. A major global shift is taking place. A spiritual shift is taking place. It's a war going on. It's not just on the battlefield.
You start investing in that because America, like I said, they love war. They love war. Start putting your money in that. That's what they do.
Well, This is what this country was built on. The richer, they're gonna get richer. But the poor and the middle class, man.
I don't think there's a middle class anymore, though. What is the middle class?
And that's where I was about to go. It's really it's two sides now. Either it's rich or poor.
Yep. You got better poor, and then you got poor. There ain't no middle class. You just a little bit better poor.
Yeah. No, you're absolutely right. You know something? I want to pick your brain on a couple of things. Just in terms of war.
This video came out 2 days ago. 48 hours is old, and I guess so.
Itself. Yeah. How can you describe for us?
The gods are battling, for sure.
Because and you touched on this earlier, but the capital of Iran is Tehran. How
the people in control are having a war for sure.
Was that
for control, whoever that may be?
Dense environment different from wars we fought years past in Iran or Afghanistan?
I would compare it more to like Fallujah, Baghdad, but way more, populated. Of course, way more populated. Like an urban environment's an urban environment. The people is what makes the difference, and you have more people willing to hang out their window and shoot the infidel or the invaders. That's where you run into like the issues. Like Iraq for me was all urban warfare, all of it, house to house. You're getting shot at RPG, riding down the road. You hit a house, somebody else is shooting at you from the other side of the street. Very compact fighting. And the casualty rate goes up exponentially. The more people you have in a densely populated area, the casualty rate always is going to go up. And you're going to have a lot of innocent people who, unfortunately take the brunt of it. You can't drop a 500-pound bomb on just one house and just get that one house. A 500-pound bomb is going to level the block. It's a hard place to fight. Having to fight another war in an urban environment, I think, will lose a lot of American support because of the amount of casualties we're going to have coming back in, coffins draped in the USA flag. You're going to lose a lot of support from it, a lot. And then you can even look at the mountainous terrain. Like that's one of the worst places to fight. It's like,
hey, that's a good question, Funky Monk. Good question.
Afghanistan was like fighting ghosts. I tell people that it's like fighting ghosts because you don't really see much. It was like fighting.
Hey, Jimmy, that's the right mindset to have for sure. We stronger together. It's a 99% versus the one when it comes down to it. So everybody not going to agree on everything, but that don't mean we got to be against each other. Shout out to you, family. You got the right mindset.
Ghost. In the mountains, they can hide in the mountains. They shoot from, very concealed, hidden spots, caves. They can retreat into caves. They ambush. It's hard to fight in a mountainous environment. It's tough. And these people who live there, who, fortified it, they know where to go. It's a whole different battlefield. But
that's what I heard. Number mountains and desert. I heard it's a rough terrain for sure.
I think where you're going to run into of course, the most casualties and lose the most support is in those urban environments. I pray we don't go to the capital of Iran. Keep that shit in the islands somewhere. But either way, boots on the ground is still boots on the ground for a no new wars president.
And I want to attack both sides. Being in the more populated areas and also being in the mountains for a second. When you're fighting in the mountains, American troops.
We all have solutions. We just need to braid them together. And that's a good way to put it. We can. One person will never know everything, but as a collective, we can figure it all out.
Expected to literally be on the ground, climbing up in the mountains and chasing after these guys, going into their caves.
We were.
Or are we fighting them from afar?
Oh no, you put boots on the ground, that's it. You can, call in airstrikes and bombs, but that only does so much when they're living inside the cave or fighting from inside the cave. You could drop a bunker buster on it, but I mean, been there, done that. It's up close. You got to go up there. You got to climb the mountain. That shit sucks.
What about Bush, Trump, Obama? They all the same.
You got to fight them face to face. Like, that's the only way to clear out a rat from a tunnel. Like, you got to go up in there and fight. And that's going to be, it's a brutal way of fighting a war.
That's a real soldier right there. A real soul taker.
You're tired of shit. The altitude sucks. The terrain sucks. They know it, but I'll never forget. I seen a dude running up the side of a fucking mountain in like flip-flops. And we got on 80 pounds, 100 pounds of gear, chasing this dude down, getting this guy, and he's hauling ass. They're built for it. They're from there.
This interview was yesterday. Where? I'm guessing in New York.
But yeah, you have to get up in and go face to face with it. You can't drop bombs. We've been dropping bombs for the past 4 weeks. 5 weeks, we've been dropping bombs. They only do so much.
So in those mountains, dropping them bombs,
I think that come with time on this earth, Jimmy. I ain't gonna lie. But I always keep an open mind. David Icke once said, powerful families run this. Yeah, conversations I can't. Yeah, but you're on point.
A waste of our time. You blow up a few rocks.
Yeah.
Might get a person or two.
Yep.
But
for the most part, it's a waste. Yeah.
They got so much control. I can't even say their name. I can't even speak of them. That's how much control they got.
For the most part, it's a waste. Look back in 2001, October, November.
How we got here is crazy. I don't know. Like, shout out to ancient Tartaria. What was they on?
Time frame in Afghanistan. We dropped.
Like, why are we not worrying about excavating under the pyramids and shit like that?
I forget how many tens of thousands, millions of pounds of bombs in the mountains of Tora Bora. We laid that. We tried to level that place. And that's where bin Laden was at, allegedly. That's where he was hiding out at. It's like tickling a giant, dropping bombs on people who fight from inside and can fight within caves, from caves, in that mountainous environment. It's like dropping or tickling a giant with a feather. Care how big the bombs are. We've been there, done that. We tried it in, like I said, Afghanistan. The only way we actually succeeded, I think, in Afghanistan was because of the boots on the ground and putting bullets in faces.
And why do you think that going into more of these densely populated areas, that we're going to see more Americans coming home?
I don't know if y'all seen his last interview, but he said on his last deployment, he wanted to get shot. Like, he wanted there just to be unalived. He wanted it just to be over. Like, he was just done.
With flags draped over their caskets, wouldn't we have a different type of advantage in that area?
No. Urban warfare is like guerrilla warfare. You got to worry about IEDs. You got to worry about, and you can't tell who's the bad guy. You can never tell who's the bad. Everybody's dressed however they want to dress. There's no uniform. That guy in that house likes his neighbor. He wants to help his neighbor fight. You're going after his neighbor. He's going to hang out the window. He's going to start shooting. Then he's got friends. And then it keeps on going down the line.
That's why nobody will bring the WAR to U.S. soil. Too many straps in the streets.
It keeps on going. There's no place to hide. You got vehicles. Yeah, up.
Well, my community, I ain't gonna lie, is mostly full of, I don't know why y'all calling yourselves old heads, but people that was born in the 70s. So y'all keep me accountable, you feel me? Make sure I stay on point.
Armored vehicles. I had a striker in front of me. I was the second guy in the striker. 40-ton vehicle on 8 wheels. I watched one get lifted up 5, 6 feet in the air and split in half from an IED. And there's nobody to shoot. There's nobody to shoot. All they could, urban environment, it can be like fighting ghosts because people don't have to be there. There's so many other ways in an urban environment to inflict damage on troops. You don't have to even be there. You can call on a cell phone and blow up a bomb. You could drive over a pressure plate, blow it up, IEDs, and everybody can, your 10-year-old kid in Iran, guarantee you could probably make an IED. Your little child, because he watched his dad do it. And he's been making them, and he knows how to make bombs. That's the environment that I think that the troops they can look forward to going into an urban environment. Ask anybody who's been to Iraq. There's only so much you can do in an urban environment, and that involves a lot of shooting people in the face. That's the only way to win an urban.
76, 77, 63. Shout out to Lorraine, dead homies. September 1st, you'll be 50. See, we got to mix the new knowledge with the old knowledge so we can all move at a solid pace. I never trust people on my tour. Shout out to Bush Bomb. Shout out to the people who held us down. 74. I don't know how y'all find this channel, but shout out to the community, Mafia members. We're just trying to bring the knowledge to each other, bring us closer. We ain't as different as we all grew up thinking.
Environment where you can't bomb the whole thing because you're killing a lot of innocent.
We got to disassociate from that indoctrination the system gave us.
People, but you're also looking at the people who hate us. And if they all hate us on one city block, this is just one city block. They're going to be hanging out the windows, up on rooftops.
79 Wounded Warrior for life. Shout out to my veterans in here for sure. They don't treat y'all well enough. So let me give y'all my camaraderie for sure. I don't appreciate that.
Planting IEDs, whatever, all to push away the invader. When you invade,
I don't know how the community treats y'all. I'm just talking about the corporation of America.
In their country, everybody's a fighter. There's no military. Everybody's going to be a fighter.
Y'all should be taken care of for life, for sure.
They're showing more support now for their country than I'm sure, planned for. We were expecting an uprising. And all they did was come outside and wave the Iranian flag.
Whether I agree with going to war or not, it's not the people's fault who win it. Shout out to the soldiers who got the mindset to go handle business.
Like, yeah, let's fucking go. You ain't doing nothing by killing me. I'm going to go be with Allah or whoever they believe, whatever. You're not hurting them. You can't kill a person who's already wanting to die. You really can't. You ain't doing nothing to them.
Nah, you're dead right, man. You're dead right. So are there any, in your opinion, are there any effective ways for these ground troops to go in there, handle their business, and do it where there's going to be as minimal?
What are you talking about, bro? We're talking about war here. What are you saying? I don't understand.
Minimum casualties to the U.S. troops as humanly possible.
Isn't that the goal?
Study all the mistakes that we made in Iraq. Study every last one of them. But even with that, I mean, you look at the Battle of Fallujah, and Ramadi. Those are some violent, fucked up.
It's unfortunate that I have to agree with that. Don't be lying. That's unfortunate. I gotta agree with that. I went to combat and your tour in Iraq accompanied. Ooh. See, that like that, I can't even conceptualize in my brain. R.I.P. Jeremy took his life after coming home from the tour in Iraq. You feel me? Being a soldier is, I don't know. So I'm gonna just let y'all inform me. This for sure appreciated though. Wish they took better care of y'all dead homies.
Places. The amount of fighting that you're gonna.
But the brotherhood, I know is solid for sure.
There's no way around it. If you go into an environment like that, you just have to accept the fact that, hey, I might die. I might die. For us, it wasn't like I might. It's like somebody's going to fucking die. But you have to be willing to go all out. There's no way around it. Like, you're going to see violence that you couldn't imagine. You're going to see dogs eating people.
There's no way around it. See, that's the only way you can answer this question. Like, I'm not going to lie. That was a dumbass question. But you're going to get this, but good answer, though.
See dogs carrying around limbs of people who got blown up. I remember driving down the road and they would stuff the carcass of like a dead dog with an IED. Everything's a weapon there. Everything's fucked up there.
Like, see, this is the real what's going on. Not the media narratives where it says that place allegedly, what do they call it? Cleansed 30,000 people. Like 30 in 2 days, like 30,000 people, that's a lot. Like, where's the footage at? Like, we gotta just watch the information we getting.
There's no easy way to
It's not easy to articulate on YouTube.
Win a ground war in an urban environment. Well, there is.
If you still want to get out to new individuals like y'all.
Is you can nuke it. You can level the place, turn it to glass, and go clean up the scraps. But if you're not willing to do that, you have to be willing to accept the fact that you're going to see the most fucked up, brutal shit your dreams couldn't even make up. And it's going to be real hardcore, brutal fighting. You're going to kill a lot of people. You're going to shoot a lot of people.
Anthony, this is called a reaction channel. If you don't want a reaction, then this is the wrong place for you, my boy.
You're going to get shot at a lot. You're going to get blown up. Your friends are going to get blown up. You're going to see some fucked up shit. There's no way around it. Urban warfare sucks for a reason, and that's why it's brutal. It is guerrilla warfare. Every building's has a potential to house enemy combatants. Every single house, every window you pass by, somebody's gonna be willing to.
I can't fully agree with that, Divine. You know why? Because people are still losing their lives, so I can't never fully bullshit when people is getting alive.
Accept the fact that, hey, somebody might start shooting out this window. Every step you take might be your last step. You might step on something. They were doing some brutal shit in Iraq when I was there. They hang wires, like metal wires, at head height to decapitate the Humvee, the guy who stood in the turret of a Humvee. And for us, we had strikers. And you're riding down the street at 40, 50 miles an hour, and you hit one of these wires and you get decapitated. So we start putting up on the top of our striker, we had this little wire cutter, and it would cut the wires and be in front of we call him the TC, the guy who hangs out the top of a striker or stands out the top of a striker. So his head wouldn't get chopped off. And then it would start hanging IEDs from like light poles.
So they had to watch that happen to know the change they approach. Like, this shit is real life.
There's so many ways. It's a brutal environment. Everything's a weapon. Everything's a threat. You don't know who's who. You could pass by one dude 1 minute, he waves at you, and as soon as you get up the street like 100 meters, he's blowing you away with an RPG or RPK or AK-47. Then he's going to throw that weapon down and run somewhere and be like,
No, my dog took his life coming back from the Iraq war. Not solid, for sure. He was fucked up. Definitely. Violent. My dog was tripping.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Wow. I mean, if you're in that situation, and I know you're.
No, yeah, that's the and that echo. That's a fact that I've heard from people from the military. That's why it don't be going down over here.
Like, yo, you have to kind of come to grips with the idea that one of us is going to die.
Because in a lot of the countries, you can't, like in the UK and shit, you can't have artillery. Even in Africa, a lot of places in Africa, you can't have weapons like that.
it might be me, but somebody in our troop, we're not leaving here alive.
Mm-hmm.
Do you also have to reconcile with the idea the rules of engagement have completely changed? I mean, to the point that you keep saying that.
So what are you talking about, them deploying the robots? Like, what you asking?
Everybody becomes your enemy. So I might be killing kids. I might be killing women. I might be killing grandmothers and grandfathers.
Oh yeah.
Like, do you have to?
Have you ever seen? You've done interviews with this nigga before. You know his stories. You know what he done. You know he didn't have to choose to save a 10-year-old's life or to take it.
Reconcile that in your brain as well?
Oh yeah. Before you get on the plane to go over there, you better start thinking that way now. If you're a young troop about to head that way, and if you know this is about to go down, you better start dreaming about that. You better start. That should be the.
Shout out to George. That's also a different conversation. I drop conspiracy theory compilations every day in non-mainstream media news, where we take rabbit holes and go down information like that.
The only thing on your mind. It's like, nah, I'm going to go kill people. Everybody, if I have to. I don't care if I have.
No, I'm not in Canada. I'm in the US of A, where firearms is a right.
After the whole block. I don't care if I have to kill everybody out here. You got to have that mindset, but not just the mindset. You better be able to fucking do it too. You have to. Ain't no feeling sympathy or sorry. That shit is for when you get out.
Big dog talk right there, for sure.
Say that shit for when you get out, because you can be fucked up when you get out, but you got to be willing to kill every living thing in that environment. And if you're
ain't no walking on the fence.
Not willing to do that, then get the fuck out. It's not your job. Go AWOL. Do something. Get a desk job. Do something. Break your ankle. Do something. Because you got to be able to execute that game plan. And that game plan is, I got to be willing to kill everybody out here. I don't care I don't care who it is. You got to be able to break every 10 commandment in a day's notice and not feel shit about it.
No speak text, we supposed to say. What that mean, Echo? No speak text. And who can bear arms? Like, what steps you got to take to be able to legally carry?
You got to be able to kill your mom if she pops.
Like, you can't protect your house. Like, what if somebody, like, you know what I'm saying?
Out a window and start shooting. You got to have that mentality. War is like that. War is that fucked up. You have to. Because if you don't think that way, they've been thinking that way for decades. They were born that way. They have no.
Jimmy, now you know about the people in the mountains, and if that ever came down, it would go down in America for sure.
Issue killing someone, especially you.
It's a lot of people that are not accounted for, that people don't see, that live off the grid, that don't play about their country.
So you got to go in with that crazier mentality and hope your training pays off. You better start watching documentaries about guys like us who were overseas and had to fight in those battles in Iraq and Afghanistan.
Okay, but what makes it what makes it where you can? Like, what's the reason where you can have one?
And get ready for that.
Besides hunting.
Because, that's the only thing you can do. It's war. There's no pretty way to fight it. There's no pretty way you can plan all you want, but I mean, shit, we planned on ending this thing in like 48 hours. I mean, we already won, allegedly. We already won. And that's coming from the commander-in-chief, himself. We already won. We just got some more killing to do. We got some more bombs to drop on targets that we completely decimated and obliterated a long time ago. None of this shit makes sense, but that's the thing about war. It's not gonna make sense. It's gonna make less sense after the fact, when the bullets do stop flying.
Have you ever fought next to somebody who just couldn't do it? Because you're talking about an extreme place that you have to go to in your mind. You said you got to be willing to kill your mother if she pops out a window. Have you ever sat next to, knew somebody, fought next to somebody, they were just guilt-ridden.
Yes, sir.
They did something and they're like, yo, I can't go through with this.
Yep.
And just froze up.
One guy, won't say his name. One guy, and it was in Iraq. We were in Mosul. It was a crazy fucking firefight.
You know exactly what we're talking about.
Again, it looked like, if you wanted to imagine like a apartment complex.
Hold on, before we tell this story, I gotta give a for sure shout out and appreciation to Bush Bomb for that $9.99, able to keep me dropping content every day, keep putting out this information and putting our ideologies together. Shout out to you, loved one. Appreciate you, family.
Building, hundreds of people live in it, big ass building, and they had been ambushing the regular army unit that would take this route, but their rules of engagement was different. Our rules of engagement were, if you shoot at us, we're gonna fuck everything up. If you're in that building shooting at us, say goodbye. You might say goodbye to the building. But the regular army at the time, if they were getting shot at while en route somewhere, they would call it just blow through. You just get shot at and you push through. No point, don't stop, just push through. So one of their commanders came over to our little compound, asked for a favor because our rules of engagement were different. We dressed up like the regular army unit, put on their patches, and we took that same route. Lo and behold, we got shot at. We stopped our vehicles. Every 50 cal gunner turret turned their turret towards that building. I opened my hatch of the striker, had my M4 in there, and everybody went dry. There was not a bullet left. The 50 cal gunners, they were changing out.
This is a real story.
We were getting lit up by, like I said, like an apartment complex building. And it was like no shit playing whack-a-mole. I would shoot a guy in the face, or I don't know if I'm hitting him. I would shoot at a guy's head and another one would pop up. It was like playing whack-a-mole with people and bullets. And the helicopter pilots, they were shooting rockets into it. I had a rocket bounce off the ground in front of me, a 275 rocket, bounced off the ground in front of me. Didn't detonate, but detonated later. And the helicopter pilots went dry on rockets and bullets to the point to where they were flying, like coming in, hanging out on the side of their, forget what the helicopter was called, Kiowa helicopter, and little birds doing strafing runs with like MP5s and M4s, their personal, weapons.
Shooting until you can't shoot no more, literally. Damn. Young Chucky, top shooter, what's going on? I ain't heard him tell this story, I ain't gonna lie. Shout out to the Reaper. Everybody double tap that screen, hit that like button. I drop a non-mainstream media news and conspiracy theory compilation every day. We a global mafia over here. We just putting out information and retaining it.
Everybody went dry. And then when we left, we dropped, I believe, like 2 500-pound bombs on it and leveled the place. And during that firefight, there was a guy in the striker, won't say his name, who, because our striker was getting pinged up, you could hear the pings bouncing off the striker of us getting hit and a lot of bullets flying, shit's exploding. And one of our guys got hit in his shoulder and he's on the ground in the striker behind me, curled up in a ball. He didn't want to get up and fight and shoot. So I'm standing on top of him. I look back at, this is my younger days, look back at my team leader, and I'm like, fuck, I mean, is this like what I read about? Do we shoot our own guy for not abandoning the mission, but he was a liability. He's like, no, but he got kicked out very soon after that.
Bro.
And he made it through all that training, brutal training, but nothing's ever going to prepare you for, having a prolonged 3-4 multi-hour long gunfight, and you're seeing your guys get shot, and it's a never-ending supply of enemy combatants. We all run dry on ammunition. We expended all rounds. It was a fucking crazy. I call it a block party. That was like one of the funnest missions that I've been on. That was
crazy.
One of the
you
funnest
would describe
ones.
it as the funnest.
Yeah,
Wow.
it was a wild block party. That's what I call it.
He's different.
To sit there and duke
Okay,
it
so
out with
you
the enemy
said
like
you're not
that?
going to say the guy's name. I'm assuming he's still alive.
Yeah. I guess so. Yeah, I haven't seen him since that day.
Okay, so how do y'all even treat him? Like, do you have empathy for the
No.
fact that, no?
No, you're a piece of shit. Yeah, you're a coward. Like, he could have got somebody killed. We needed all guns on deck. Like, as a ranger, especially, I mean, it's always been our job. Like, your job's to kill people. That's your job description. Your job description is to jump out of planes and shoot people in the face. No ifs, and buts about it. And if that's not fun or appealing to you at that time, it ain't the job for you.
Shout out to the Reaper for still having this mindset. Shout out to everybody that supported the chat tonight. I just gifted 5 memberships. YouTube don't allow me to pick who they go to, so it is what it is. But shout out to the Reaper for still having a head on his shoulders, literally.
But once you become a liability and you can't perform that line of work, then that's all you are, is a liability. You're putting my life in danger, other people's lives in danger. We need all guns on deck. And if you get frozen and you get stuck and you can't move or you can't shoot back, then what are you? Just a paper? You're not even a paperweight. You're just a sack of meat at that point. You're just a sack of meat. What purpose do I have for you at that point in time? You're just a sack of flesh, a bullet sponge.
Yeah, it didn't do too bad this time, Drifter. Glad you got one too. And this is how you really feel, though. I'm not mad at him for feeling like this either, because you're playing with his life. Janky Gang, what up?
So, damn, Nick. So this guy, he gets sent away, but he knows.
Now let's get to 100 likes for this interview over. Shout out to the Mafia members.
Nobody messes with me.
Yeah.
We can't even invite him to do an interview.
No.
No. He knows he'd be called out. Like everybody, the entire infantry would be like, yo, this dude?
Yeah.
Bro, you playing with my life. What are you talking about?
I mean, I'm older now. I don't have any like hard feelings or harsh feelings towards him. But if I ever met him, I would always look at him like, oh shit, you're the guy who did that. You know, but I would have no like, we treated him like shit, for a little bit while he was still on our compound before we flew him out. But he wasn't like, it's so much different. I think the mindset is just so much different. We're all over there killing people, putting our life on the line. And you pull some shit like that, you freeze up into a little ball. Fuck, that's like you can't shoot at all. That's just weird. I don't know. I've been in some weird, fucked up situations. I almost froze up at one point, but I still kept shooting. I shot more after that. I shot more people after I had my little moment, after I watched my guys get shot, watched three of my guys get shot. And I was like, oh, fuck. This shit's real. Guy slapped me on my helmet. Boom.
Some people go to range training just for the tab, like that means just for the paycheck.
Let's fucking go. Roger that. And I killed more people after that.
Get your head out your ass, Reaper, and do your job.
I had my one moment, and that was because I'm talking to someone and then I feel water splash my face, but it ain't water, it's blood. I'm like, what the fuck? Let's get back at it. All right, let's go. And we proceeded to fuck people up. Everybody who was outside with a gun got hit. Did a lot of killing that day.
Wow.
He's hitting his confirmed number. He don't even know.
Okay, before I let you up out of here, what advice would you give? I mean, right now, we know that we are, they got 5 days to respond. There's a pretty good chance that they're going to respond with the middle finger.
What was I just talking about? Talking about him.
already sent over 1,000 troops, strategically placed them in the Middle East.
Mm-hmm.
Some of those guys have never seen any of what you just described. Nothing.
I think the
They've
majority
watched
haven't.
movies.
Yeah. I think the majority, I mean, I got out, well, let's see. I mean, the war technically ended, like major combat operations. What year? Was that 2020?
Around 2020, yeah.
Yeah. We're at 2025. I mean, major combat operations, way before that. I don't think the average troop, soldier, Marine has seen combat like that. So I don't think they have. But you're asking what advice would I would give them?
Yeah, to a new recruit. I mean, this is an 18-year-old or a 42-year-old, because now we know they're recruiting damn near seniors.
Hey, if you're 42, you better have some Tiger Balm on standby. But to everybody else, this younger generation, or the people who more than likely, prayerfully, won't have to go into battle, damn, get your mind right. You got to get your mind right. You can't play war. There's no play. This ain't for play. War is fucking brutal. Get your mind right. But then also more importantly, is get your mind right after the fact. Like when all that bullshit is said and
God bless America. Definitely, I'm American, fully supportive of America.
done, get your mind right after the fact, and don't hold on to nothing. Don't listen to your fucking team leader and your sergeant, your first sergeant. Hey, when we do our after deployment, you got to do a little psychological evaluation, and don't look at like, hey, you ain't gonna be a bitch for telling the truth. You ain't gonna be a bitch for telling the truth, because when it's all said and done, and you enter to the mature age, my age and older, that shit will take its toll on you, and then you'll be wishing, man, I wish I would have told the truth here. When you go to the VA or you documented this, and it's like, well, this isn't documented, it's not service related, whatever the fuck it may be. But more importantly, get your mind right before and after. Before, you got to be willing to do all the dirt you can think of. You got to be able to take those 10 commandments and ball it up, throw it away, because it doesn't exist in war. But when it's all said and done, get your mind back to where your mind needs to be. Wherever that is, it won't be the same after that. Know that it won't be the same. You will be changed forever. Because ain't nothing, I might talk about it, but ain't nothing's really, I'm gonna say, nothing's natural about taking another person's life. Nothing's natural about it. And it changes you for life. People say, oh, after the first one, it gets easier. No, wasn't for me. Wasn't for me. I remember the first person I shot, what it felt like, and the last person I shot, what it felt like, and all the ones in between. And they all felt the fucking same to me. Felt like a piece of my soul got snatched away. A little small piece would get pinched away, every single person I shot. And I've shot people who were military age fighting males to much older men, older than you. And they all felt the same.
Sure.
The oldest man I ever shot, he was too old to be fighting, but he was from me to this laptop. It's like less than 20 feet away. To the point where I looked in my scope and all I saw was just garment, white garment. I didn't have to aim. He was close. Didn't even have to aim, and I saw when he got hit and what that felt like to me, that roller coaster ride of emotion of like, holy shit, this guy was about to do his dirty deed and I got the drop on him. I got that excitement. Then as soon as that happens, that excitement wears off and I felt remorse. I've had to sit down on a log next to one of my guys after taking out someone. I remember what that felt like, because I could hear his mom crying inside the house that we were sitting outside of. I heard his mom crying after I shot her son. And that I felt the same about all of them. That shit don't ever leave you. So get your mind right. Get your mind right after. Just know you'll never be the same.
This is one of the most important things that you have said. And
I'm not gonna lie. That was deep. I didn't want to interrupt, bro.
In all of our talks. And I'll tell you why. Hollywood glorifies violence. The internet, it glorifies violence. You see so many of these YNs running around, and everybody thinks that they're built for taking a life. And they think that there are no repercussions, no consequences. Let's put jail, the penitentiary aside. I'm talking about what it does to your soul.
Yes, sir.
You said every single life I've taken, it's taken a piece of my soul. And you'll never be the same. People look at Sergeant Nicholas Irvin and they just, this is a badass. This dude is the real deal. You talk a different type of talk because you've lived a different type of life. But this is the side that most people, I hope and I pray that they zone in on. This is not a life you want to live.
Exactly.
I've lived it so that you don't have to.
Yeah, one of Hove's greatest quotes. Hove did that, so hopefully you won't have to go through that.
Yeah, but you still need protection of a country.
There you go.
Yep.
And whether you're doing it in war.
Good question. Shout out to the community, where everybody watching the content from tonight. It's been a solid night for the global mafia. 20,000 people that tapped in tonight. I drop a conspiracy theory compilation once a day, keeping y'all informed on the latest news and information. Always gonna keep us tapped in. And shout out to the community for sure. We're gonna get out of here in a second. But 607 Up was talking about something.
If you had to guess what the world looks like in 2100.
Shout out to the SIP. I stayed in Slidell, Mississippi. Shout out to Florida in the building. Of course, Inglewood, dead homies. Columbus. Shout out to NYC. The East Coast always rock with it. Florida.
You had to guess.
It's either free of human existence or it's completely not comprehensible to someone like us. It's one of those extremes.
So there's either no humans.
It's basically the world is destroyed, or it's so different that I cannot envision those predictions.
What can be done to turn this ship to a more certain positive outcome at this point? Is there still things that we can do, or is it too late?
So I believe in personal self-interest. If people realize that doing this thing is really bad for them personally, they will not do it. So our job is to convince everyone with any power in this space, creating this technology, working for those companies, they are doing something very bad for them. Not just forget other 8 billion people you're experimenting on with no permission, no consent. You will not be happy with the outcome. If we can get everyone to understand that's the default, and it's not just me saying it. You had Jeff Hinton on.
We had 3 hours. We're going to end it there. This is episode 130 something. Shout out to the community. Shout out to any and everybody that tapped in with their perspective and their ideology. We come from different places. We stronger together. It's a 99% versus the 1. I drop a conspiracy theory compilation every day, keeping y'all informed on the latest information and news. Make sure y'all go check them out, because we need each other. You feel me? I can't do it without y'all. Without y'all, I'll just be looking at a camera talking to myself. I'm Cash with a capital K $ for the S. I'll be here tomorrow, same time, same place, same space. And y'all go check out them conspiracy theory compilations. Run them up. Shout out to my mods. Over appreciate y'all. Y'all know who y'all is.